12 and 1.
Yes.
Hey.
12
Yes,
Woo!
sir.
Nelson James!
Hey,
How
turn me
about
up.
playoff Clinton Eagles? Cause
Let's
that
go.
felt good. That felt good.
Go
That
Eagles.
felt woo, good.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Look at
Go
my
East with a
guy
biscuit.
JC. Look at JC in the building. Y'all know it's real. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Hey, we ain't playing with him. We ain't playing with him.
Okay.
My man got the voice simulator on there
Let's
too.
go.
Oh, big snap, bro.
Get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, all ages, and Batmans and vacays and triggers and all y'all, welcome to the 2022 week 14, week 15 edition of the Birds of Broad Street, episode 66. I am the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game. Salute to my 1,700 subscribers. Your boy,
Woo!
Missy Miss Coop
Woo!
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Your boy Mizzy Miz Cool Cat Connor, YouTube representing the birds is like the Eagles. We just keep on winning. And we now, Symone will be here at 7:30. Let me say it again. Symone will be here at 7:30. But we gotta bring in my brother right here, JC Eagles talk in the building. What up, my guy?
What is going on? Hold on, man. Enough of that. Hey, what's up, man? What is going on, man? 12 and 1 feels so goddamn good. Look,
What?
I'm speechless, man. I'm great, and I can't wait to get this show started.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Let's bring
sir.
in my co-host. But before I do, let me tell a certain fan base no, y'all got 12 days. 12 days to fix whatever it is y'all gotta fix. We'll talk about it, but let's bring in Trigger, one half of Birds of the Line, and all your favorite BG network sports media shows. OTR One Trigger Trey Rock. And get your shot glass ready.
All right. Glasses up.
Yes, sir. You already
Hey,
know.
let's do it.
I don't know where y'all
Let's
shot
get it.
glass at. But mine right here. All right, but dig it though.
We'll get to you, Cole.
Punch right here. Let's get it.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Before we get to Bird Game 31, since Cole's up in here, where's my favorite clip?
Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man.
The owner of Bird Game Nation Sports Media, the man of 1,000 shows, the MVP of the league, Jalen freaking Hurts, #1 fan, BG31.
Let's go. Like Hertzman guy said, BG called it. Told you guys in preseason. This is that team. That's our quarterback. Let's get it tonight, fellas. Let's get it.
Man.
And live from Seattle, and he still have time to warm it up, though, Nelson.
Hey, you already know. Warm it up, though. Hey, look. Before I even get into that, I'm going to tell y'all right now, because we're going to have some talking today. I saw a lot of fraudulent activity going on yesterday. So y'all already know 12 pieces is in the building. So let's get this thing right. Yeah. Warm it up, though. You know what time it is. You know you rocking with. It's your boy Philly Notion, Birds of Broad Street. Y'all know how we coming. Listen, let's check the 4K on it. Hey, Lambo, y'all already know that's at the crib. But my brother, throw up the belt, because y'all already know. Throw up the rings also. Let them see it. Yes, sir. Check. We all the way in there, gang. Listen, if y'all new to the channels, new to the rides, y'all check out everybody up on here, and y'all already know what to do. Go on.
Hit that subscribe.
Because y'all know how we rocking. Gang, 12 wins in the building. Clinch, gang. It's time, fellas. Let's go have some fun with it.
Yes, sir. We got lots to talk about. We're going to talk about a lot of good, not that much bad. Salute to everybody in the building. What's up, Rocky Artists? Salute to our 5th member, the queen of the links herself, the better half of Bird King 31.
Best in there, yes.
Salute to Miss Bird.
Next Birds of Broad Street. Mrs. Berg ain't gonna be on there.
There you go. The sis will be on here sooner or later. She's the 5th member. Salute to Quizass. Salute to Rocky Artists. Richard. Cole, her swagger. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Hey, it's 12-1, man. It's 12-1. Where the hell you at? What? Come on, man. We got 11-1 over here.
Hey, listen, we on a whole different level. We on a whole different level right now. This is complete domination. Again, look, I know you had high hopes for this season, Bird Gang. I know some of my other brothers did too. Listen, I knew it was going to be a real season, but like this,
I told y'all.
12-1, I couldn't. Look, listen, I had a lot of high hopes also. Very optimistic, but 12-1, oh, this seems already then overcame my expectations. So y'all already know. Look, I ain't going to be shocked. We might go 16-1.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yes, sir.
Like Notion
I don't
said.
see nobody stopping us, man.
Like
no, I don't either.
Like Notion says, 12-1. We are 12-1. And let's also congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles on clinching a playoff.
We in there. We got the tickets to the dance, gang.
Yep. We got our tickets. Salute to Jalen Hurts with 10 rushing touchdowns. Salute to Miles Sanders.
We're gonna say that. Give it to respect.
Salute to Miles Sanders.
Ever in NFL history. There's no list. There's no list if he's on top of a list. He is the list. The only player ever to do it.
Yep. Salute to Miles Sanders with 1,000 yards receiving. Salute to AJ Brisdown with 1,000 yards receiving. Salute to Hassan Reddick with 10 sacks.
Woo!
Man, yeah.
Sacks, baby. Let's get
Hey, funny. I was always talking about how, but we lead in sacks. We do, even though we let in interceptions, turnovers.
What up, Nina?
We're #1 in sacks now, baby. What?
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, the Dallas Cowboys, look, their defense can't say nothing to us. All year round, we've been hearing one thing. We lead in sacks. All of a sudden, we blew by them. You know what I mean? Back-to-back games, 6+ sacks. Unheard of, man. Unheard of. So now, what? Interception, us. Turnovers, us. Sacks, us. Defense, us. Like, I mean, what's the lie?
Exactly.
One thing was made clear after that game. The Eagles are the best team in the NFL. There ain't no debate. Listen, we up by at least a mile in this race right now. So, hey, it was good to see breaking records out here. People reaching milestones. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Facts.
It's a good year, gang.
It is a good year. Go ahead, Berger. You got something to say?
I was going to get into it, but I'm like, we're going to talk about each position, so I'm ready for it. Just we get to it.
Yeah, we will get to it, man. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I'm having myself a good day. Know that my birds are clinching a player spot and all that spot. Listen, by the way, AJ Brown, 1,000 yards receiver, man.
That's a grown
AJ
man.
Brown, 1,000 yards receiver.
That's a grown man.
That's a grown damn man.
They need a whole separate record book for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, and Miles Sanders with 10 touchdowns. Let's talk about this game. Notion, what's your reaction to this game? What's your reaction?
First of all, my apologies, because again, y'all know your boy Notion right now. I'm on the vacay. So I was on a flight and unfortunately missed the game. But I did see the highlights. I checked out the scores. I was checking my Twitter feeds. I see everybody. Listen, and I'm not shocked because I'm telling you right now, I thought the Giants were frauds before this game even began.
Hell yeah.
So
Facts.
to watch the results of this game, what was the score? 48. We put 48 points on
48, almost a 50 burger.
Oh my goodness. So the frauds is going to expose themselves. And right now, again, I don't even see the Giants. Honestly, they might lose to Washington this coming week. So it is what it is. But hey, the Eagles handled their business in solid fashion, looking like a complete team. Man, I'm ready for the playoffs. That's how I'm feeling. So again, I like the effort that this team put in. They thoroughly beat a team that they were better than. So there ain't no discussions. I believe the Eagles right now, they got a handle on this NFC East. And we watching greatness right now, gang. So kick back, kick your feet up. Y'all already know. Fly. Let's go.
Trey?
I mean, there's nothing really else to say, man. We one loss in 13 weeks is that's unheard of for real. So I mean, I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the ride, bro. To be honest, it's every week is just like a party to me. Y'all see what I do, so let's get it.
Yeah, JC.
Hey, look, man, this one right here was a statement win. The Dallas Cowboys played the Giants twice already, and not one time they beat them like we did yesterday. So what I'm saying is this. Look, the Philadelphia Eagles are clearly the best team in the NFL. The only way we're going to lose is if we beat ourselves. The Washington game happened for a reason, but it was a blessing in disguise, folks, because we went out and fixed the issues we was having. We got Sue, we got Joseph, and the past 3 weeks, no 100-yard rushes the past 3 weeks, man. So we fixed the issue. Barkley, King Henry, whatever. Matter of fact, drop that King Henry. You know what I mean? None of them boys rushed for over 100 yards on the Philadelphia Eagles since we lost to the Washington Commanders. So thank you, Washington Commanders, because right now you don't woke up a beast. You don't woke up a beast, boy. Eagles have no weakness, man. I'm sorry, but this game yesterday was proof that we don't have to throw for 300-400 yards. We don't we could beat you any way. How you want it? How you want it? Huh? You gonna stop the run? We gonna throw it on you. Smitty on his way to 1K, about 200-something yards away, I think. But so he's on his way to 1K. AJ got his 1K. And guess what? Dallas got her coming back. Dallas got her coming back next week. So where is the weakness at? I don't know. But yesterday was a statement win. You want this division, you have to come beat us to get the division.
Exactly. Cole up here saying JC drunk.
The Kool-Aid.
Hey, we've been drinking the Kool-Aid, Cole. What you talking about?
Hey, it's called updating your resume, Cole. Updating your resume, okay? I did pick the Eagles to be 12-5, but as the season go on, you update your damn resume. Have you ever had a job? Have you ever applied for a job before? You update your resume as you get some more stuff on your pack. Come on now.
Hold on, before I pass it to Trey, hold on, y'all.
Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man.
Go ahead, Trey. You was wanting to say something?
Yeah, man. I want to talk to Cole real quick. Right?
Hey, Cole, come over here. We gotta holler at you, bro.
Y'all remember when we went up against the Texans on that Thursday night game, right?
Yep.
Oh, facts.
Cole-
Short week, by the way.
Cole did all this hollering. How y'all really? Y'all almost lost to the Texans. Hey, Cole, what happened yesterday, bro? What happened yesterday,
Exactly.
bro? It took a prayer for y'all to win that game, yo.
Great prayer.
Yes.
A
Hey,
prayer.
You know what?
If Texans
No,
was even
you ain't lying.
semi
They struggle.
good, they would have won that game.
I can't even hate on the
Dak
Cowboys.
he got 9 interceptions in 8 games. Come on, bro. Like, that's horrible.
Yeah. 9.
Jalen Hurts only got 3. And he played
And
all
what,
season.
13.
Like,
The Cowboys definitely got to be one of the luckiest teams.
I gotta
in the
get it
league,
together,
for sure.
bro.
Y'all got 12. I told you, Trey. They got 12 days. They got 12 days. They got
They don't
12.
want to go up against this juggernaut, man. They don't want to go up against this juggernaut.
they
They already
scared
killed
right
their
We're
loss.
different. We're another breed.
And guess what? Before I pass it to Bird Game 31, we get the chance to tell Cole, Boys for Life, and Boss Cowboy all of that next week on the Eagles Cowboys Roundtable with me,
We need
Notion,
Boss
Trigger
on here,
Train,
yes. I
Bird
need to
Game,
talk to Boss.
Symone on the building, Mitch is on the building. So we get to tell y'all next week. Go ahead, Bird Game 31.
Man, I've been telling you guys this from the jump. From the jump, man. This team is ridiculous. We are not a team to mess with, especially not this time of the year. Miles Sanders, 1K. Everybody's like, hey, are we keeping Miles? Miles needs to stay forever.
I've been telling y'all that all off season.
I
man.
love this shady. You see him out there doing the shady. That was tight as hell. Miles is legit. Jalen is legit. Booby and Jalen together, that run game's never going to get stopped. Ever. When you got both of those two guys in the backfield. The receivers that we got, the defense, man, ridiculous. We got how many defensive linemen with over 5 sacks? We lead in sacks, we lead in takeaways, we lead in, third downs, we lead in every single statistical category you need to lead in defense.
Yes, sir.
Give us our respect.
We got 5 of them with 5 sacks or more. That's crazy.
5 with 5 sacks or more. Give us our flowers. Give us our trophy because it's coming. Back up. The Eagles are dangerous, man.
Exactly.
Ain't it good to see though? Like, we was one of the worst teams in the league last year with defensive pressures. Now we're sitting on top. Oh my goodness, fellas! This again. We watching. This is the benefit of watching an improved offense, and improved defense. Oh yeah, this is big business right now. So again, this team is looking playoff ready. Again, it's all gonna matter in the playoffs. But listen, I know my man JC. What you have is going 12-5. I had us going 13-4. Listen, I might have to update my resume. I might have us going 16-1.
16-1 till proven otherwise, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey Brian, y'all got the dogs that we got though, so I don't think y'all gonna be able to pull that off. Y'all can't take what we did and try to apply it to y'all game because it ain't gonna work. So, I mean, that's all I got to say to you, big dog.
Yo, the Eagles went from one of the worst teams last year in getting sacks to number 1 in sacks. Like literally worst, 31st or 32nd last year in sacks to number 1. I mean, look, I don't know who to give the credit to. Is it the players, the scheme? I don't know, but I don't care. They all get their flowers, man. Shout out to the defensive line, man. Like, there's no selfish. Everybody is rooting for each other. Hassan Reddick, man, I think he was the difference maker, man. Hassan Reddick on that line is a difference maker. He opens it up for everybody. Brendan Graham, 8.5 sacks, a sacks away from tying his career high. We got 4 games left, and we got some bumps coming up. So definitely he could get double-digit sacks like next week against, the Bears. One of the worst offensive line in football. It is what it is.
Hey.
Look who's back on What up, girl?
Y'all couldn't wait for me. I'm just playing.
Well, you show up on time then, Symone.
Y'all
must go on.
Y'all pushed
Show
it
must
back
go
for
on.
somebody, but y'all couldn't push it back for me. Because it was at 7. Then they say we got to push it back for one of y'all. Then when I asked to get it pushed back, y'all wouldn't push it back.
Oh,
Cool
you
cat.
can't be doing Symone like
I'm
that.
saying.
I'm sorry, yo.
I'm just
All
playing.
I'm saying.
right, go ahead, Simone. What's your thoughts on this game? And let's be real, because you said you didn't want no heartbreaking game. So go ahead, talk to us.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked since we didn't talk after the Titans game.
Yeah.
The Titans game, obviously, we had 2 back-to-back games where I'm just straight chilling, feeling good. So yeah, last game, I mean, we went up
Hey,
21.
Simone, you went off on AJ Brown. How you feel about him now?
Oh, you sure did though.
I put
You sure
AJ
did
Brown
though.
back on Batman status. One thing about me, I'm gonna keep it real. He back on Batman. Him and Devontae both Batman status. Now, the Giants game, straight chilling, all good vibes. Y'all know we carved the Giants up 21-0, putting that pressure on Dan Jones. I think the first 2 drives we had sacks on their first 2 offensive drives. I think we had sacks, at least 1 sack on both of those drives. The defense came out ferocious and set the tone. That's how I knew it was gonna be a good game. Man, that wasn't even a game, to be honest.
It was practice.
That wasn't even a
It
game.
was
It was
practice.
too easy.
It looked like a
We don't know.
scrimmage to me.
That 4th and 7, it was just when I saw them little hands, Devontae Smith little hands go up. I just knew it was a touchdown. The little
It
hands.
was over.
Before we talk about Jalen Hurts, we got a $2 super chat.
Drew.
Appreciate
Drew in the
you, Drew.
building.
Yeah, racking
Okay,
up
so what is
milestones and wins. Go Birds. That's what we do.
Let's go.
We are
Rack
the
'em up.
standard. We set the temperature in here.
Exactly, man. I'm happy, y'all. I want to talk about my MVP. I got to talk about my MVP. So
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
the MVP, Jalen freaking. It's been a while since Jalen freaking. My God. Look, if y'all listen, he's having himself an MVP year, y'all. He's
Absolutely.
having himself an MVP year. Look at the numbers for the guy: 29 of 39. No, that's wrong
this is
numbers.
the Titans.
Wrong.
Last week.
Yeah, that was
There
for the
we go.
Titans. Here's his numbers: 21 of 31 for 217 yards, 7.0 average, 2 touchdowns, no picks, sacked 4 times, and another 100 passer rating with 109.2 and 10 rushing touchdowns added. The MVP of the league. What else can you say about him? A plus for my boy. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. And ain't
Hey,
that's what get knocked out. So go ahead, Notion. I got nothing else to say because what else can you say about him? Go ahead, Notion.
You
Jalen
already
freaking
know I
Hurts.
ain't got
Look
nothing
here.
but good praises. But first and foremost, let me salute my guy. Hey, Drew, come through with the $2. Hey, super chat once again. Big salute, my guy. My man says victory. Work is not done, and that is a big fact. We know pretty much all we doing right now is gearing up, sharpening up the iron to make sure once the playoffs come, listen, we know what time it is. We need to sew up this 1 seed. I saw the Vikings mess around. Yeah, they lost to the Lions. They lost to the Lions.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, the Eagles right now, we got a stronghold on this number 1 spot. We got margin for error now. So again, like my man Drew said, listen, the work is not done. I'm really looking forward to the playoffs because we in there regardless. So now moving on to this Jalen Hurts business. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, we're seeing something totally different in the city of Philadelphia. We had to struggle for the past, I don't know how many years when we had Carson Wentz. Listen, we didn't have a single receiver that eclipsed 1,000 yards. Yeah, we know Carson Wentz showed love to his tight ends and all of that. But y'all see the difference once we get a quarterback up in here that's actually looking at his wide receivers.
Yep.
We're on the verge of having 2 wide receivers eclipsing 1,000+ yards. So listen, all of that is credit to Jalen Hurts. We've really seen his development this year. I mean, the kid is completing a 68% passing completion rate. Already threw over, 3,100 passing yards, 22 passing touchdowns, not to mention the epic 10 that he's picked up on the ground. So at this point in time, I don't want to hear nothing else but MVP status when we talking about Jalen Hurts, because that's the direction it's going. And I'm so grateful to have this man in the building. The Eagles need to sign him ASAP.
ASAP, baby.
Yeah, ASAP. This man's getting an A++ from me again. 200 and some passing yards. Some of y'all may think Cole probably gonna say that's mid or something like that. Nah, y'all look at the whole product. Jalen Hurts is the reason this team goes, and you gotta love to see it as an Eagles fan. So shout out to Jalen Hurts, MVP in my book. I'm ready for the playoffs to really sign this man off. But hey, franchise quarterback in the building, Jalen Hurts. Let's get it.
Before I pass it to Bird Game 31, I want y'all to see how
Methodical drives to make it 14-0, and then they get the short field and strike one play. Love the play call, and there's a lot of teams that'll do that. You have the big turnover, you have a play.
Hurts just sitting there all calm.
When I saw that clip, I want to know what Quez and AJ talk about. What they talking about?
They talking about somebody getting paid.
that's the difference. Those
might be
two
talking about
are
Hurts.
pouring down money, and Jalen Hurts just all business. So, so go ahead, Bird Game. Talk about your quarterback, the MVP of the league.
I told you guys it was coming. I told you guys this last year. It was coming. This dude is ridiculous. They're going to have a whole Jalen Hurts style quarterback after he's done. This guy's breaking records week by week. He is that dude. The mindset, you seen the clip. He's sitting there like, nah, this ain't even enough yet. Hold on. I got to keep going. You know, while everybody else is having fun, he has no kids. He has no extra distractions out there. This quarterback's about to win MVP, and he's about to win us a Super Bowl. So give it up for our boy, Jalen Hurts. Jalen freaking Hurts!
Music to my ears. Go ahead, Trey. Great, Jalen Hurts.
I mean, if you X out like all the stat stuff, the MVP race, all that, it's just more of the leadership to me. It's like you could tell this team rally around this dude. You could tell. Like, even if he make a mistake, it's not like when Carson was here. You know, when Carson made a mistake, he used to pile on and pile on and pile on. It's not like that. Like, the dude is like extra careful with the football, and he's not trying to be. It's like he's just out there, he's throwing the football, he's playing free, he trusting his receivers. I mean, when the defense is playing good, the offense playing good, it looks perfect. I mean, you can't ask more from your quarterback. I mean, and I hope he really, I know he's not gunning for it, but I hope he really wins this MVP because he deserves it.
Facts.
Exactly. And by the way, Dougie P, I hope you're watching. Please beat the snot out of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yo,
Please,
hold up,
Dougie
real quick.
P.
Hold up, put that back up. My
Don't
man
tell me
Cole
I'm
said,
not sold on Hurts.
Bro, you more sold
don't
on
gotta
Hurts
be
than you
sold
sold
on
on
Hurts.
Dak.
Oh, my God.
He ain't for sale, so you ain't got to be sold on him.
Don't
Worry
worry
about
about
Dak
the price
Prescott.
tag, bro.
Dak Prescott was this close of losing if it wasn't for the Houston Texans being the Houston Texans.
Exactly.
Trash.
Dak Prescott, you should be listening to Boys for Life. As much as Boys for Life is a Cowboy fan, you might want to listen to him, Cole. Dak Prescott is trash. Garbage.
Trash.
How come the Dak Prescott of all people had to survive the damn Texans? Come on, Cole. I can't wait till next week. I cannot wait. 12 more days, Cole. Go ahead, JC.
Look,
Hold on,
hey,
one
Jalen Hurts.
second, though. 1 second.
Go ahead,
One
Trey.
second,
Go ahead,
JC.
Trey.
All right, so I feel like the debate is over between Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. You know why? Dak Prescott been in the league 7 years. He
Yep.
never been to back-to-back playoffs. Never.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts did it in his first two. Discussion over. Go ahead,
Speak
DC.
on it. Speak on it.
Say it with your chest.
Go ahead,
Look,
DC.
hey, look, Jalen Hurts is about to do something that Dak Prescott would never do. Win an MVP. All right? Hey, rookie of the year, it's nice and all, but you wasn't the best player in the whole league. All right? So you was not the best player in the whole league. So definitely, I really appreciate Jalen Hurts' mindset, that Black Mamba mentality. It's not over until we are hosting the Lombardi Trophy. This dude right here, we are lucky. Like, we are lucky to have him as a Philadelphia Eagle. We went to the McNabb, you know what I mean? The Carson Wentz, but we never had a quarterback like Jalen Hurts. This dude is breaking Eagles records, setting NFL records, rushing, passing, passer rating, and he might be. Hey, has any Philadelphia Eagles ever won the MVP?
MVP.
He might be the first Philadelphia Eagle
Man.
ever to win an MVP. Imagine that. 1933, folks. 1933. And he might be the first one to win an MVP. But I'm lucky to have him. I love his mentality. And something he said, man, he carried his scars around, right? People don't believe in him. Alabama, went with Tua instead of him. Went to Oklahoma, Heisman runner-up. This dude is built different, right, Bird Gang? Hashtag we built different. Jalen Hurts is built different. We never seen this before, and we may not ever see it again. We thought that Russell Wilson, that Jalen Hurts was like a Russell Wilson type. I think he might be better than Russell Wilson.
Might.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Might be.
Do y'all remember all that?
Well, not now, Symone, but the Russell Wilson that went to the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl.
The way he's progressing so fast, like
absolutely,
he is surpassing people. Like he will be soon surpassing Russell Wilson in his prime. He's the rate that he's going, his growth rate right now is out of this world. Like I said, last offseason, the fan base didn't even know what was going on. We didn't know if we was drafting a quarterback in the draft. Jalen did a complete 180. The growth, you usually see quarterbacks taking 3 to 4 years to have the kind of growth he had in one offseason. Like,
right.
And the dude's still getting better. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
We still haven't even seen him at his best.
We haven't even seen him in his prime. He's about to win an MVP. That's crazy, guys. Crazy.
And I'm saying Patrick Mahomes had 3 interceptions yesterday. 3.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to him.
I want to hear that shit. No.
Hey, how many interceptions Jalen Hurts got on the year? 3. That's it.
He had 3. Hey, you know who else had 3 interceptions yesterday? Mitch Trubisky. And y'all trying to say that's an MVP? No, Jalen Hurts would never, ever 3 in one game, a game you barely won.
And that's why them Cowboys fans need to calm down too.
Didn't Dak have 3 yesterday too?
He had 2.
He was close.
He had 2.
He had 2.
Yeah, 2.
1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, I think.
1 touchdown and 2 interceptions, and your team barely won. Sick, sad world. Sick, sad world.
If the Texans wasn't so trash, they would have won that game.
And bro, what I'm sick of is these Dallas fans.
Over.
When Dallas blew out the Colts, all they kept saying was, y'all struggled against the Colts. First of all, y'all struggled even worse than we did against the Texans. Y'all lost to the Buccaneers, who freaking
into the Packers. The Packers
everybody beat the Packers but Dallas, literally.
NFC East.
And y'all lost to them
Everybody
Philadelphia
did
Eagles.
their job and beat the Packers but Dallas. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that.
And what Cowboy fans need to realize is all we got to do is beat the Bears, beat y'all, and we clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC East. Y'all got 12 days, man. 12 days. So let's recap. Notion, what grade you got for Jalen Hurts? You A?
Oh, absolutely, brother. I mean, I'm giving A pluses out. This point on, listen, Jalen Hurts has been doing the things, taking care of the ball. like I said, we're seeing the leadership display from Jalen. Where's all this hype that was in the offseason? Everybody, I don't never want to hear that again. Come next season talking about chemistry and the chemistry look off between Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. Where's that same conversation at? There ain't none. Because the boy Jalen Hurts is out here doing what he has to do. So, yeah, absolutely. Here on out, my man's getting the A+. He's the reason why we are on this path we on right now. So, absolutely. Jalen Hurts getting A+ from me.
Bergane, A+.
A++++, man. You know this guy gets infinity pluses.
There you go. Trey, A+.
A+ for sure.
Yep. JC?
Look, man, hey, the Eagles are winning because of Jalen Hurts, and Dak Prescott is winning because of the Dallas Cowboys defense. I'm done. A+.
Yep. And Symone?
A+.
There you go.
Stand with your chest, Symone.
It's
Back
like
over here.
same grading scale. And my thing is, since you want to bring up the little boys, JC, they ain't Dallas Cow. They're the Dallas little boys from now on. Okay?
The little boy. I call them street rats, Symone. I call them street rats.
Since you want to bring up them little boys, let me talk about the little boys.
Little
here.
boy.
Go ahead, Symone. We got all day. Talk to him.
We're talking about we got Dak back. First of all, like we fear Dak or something. Second of all, I'm pretty sure y'all had Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs. Y'all so scary defense when y'all played us. No takeaways. No takeaways. So if Dak wasn't playing, isn't that the time where your defense supposed to stand up, help your offense out? Yep. Where was Trayvon Diggs in that game? Where was Micah Parsons in that game?
Nowhere to
it's
be
our same
found.
offense going up against y'all same defense, and we tore it up. And ain't she changing? Period.
And plus, you are forgetting the Dallas Cowboys defense is playing worse with Dak than they was doing with Cooper Rush. I don't get it. Dak is back, but all of a sudden now your defense
and
take
people
a step back.
People don't even dig it, bro.
Huh?
Maybe
people don't even dig it though. They defense playing worse with Dak Prescott than they was before.
Worse with Dak Prescott back.
People don't even dig it.
Why is that?
Hold on,
Why is that?
Don't get me to start no conspiracy theories.
Because Dak is throwing interceptions. Dak is giving the team, the other team the ball. Defense, I'm tired, boss. I can't go back out there back to back.
I think Cooper Rush had like Cooper Rush had like two interceptions in like 5 games. Dak got 9 interceptions.
3 against the Eagles, by the way. 3 against the Eagles.
3 of them.
That's horrible, bro.
Bro, I'm ready for Hassan Reddick versus Dak. Ooh, get you some, Hassan. Get you some.
Hey. Jason Peters. Jason Peters is their right tackle. Barbecue chicken. 5 sacks on Jason Peters alone. Whoever's going against Jason Peters, barbecue chicken. His slow ass. Get him out of here.
Yo, do they realize it's the reason why we ain't keep Jason Peters?
Right?
If he was something to keep, y'all don't think we would have locked him up? It's the reason why he was available.
Reddick mid. He got 10 sacks. He got 10 sacks.
Hey, Cole, you know you lying, bro. You know you lying. My man said Reddick is mid.
What?
Oh,
you know why they saying that, y'all?
You're the only player ever to have
double-digit. They not used to nothing. They not used to nothing. They not used to excellence. They don't know what excellence looks like when it's happening in the
Parsons, I think.
What up, Joey Shake? What's up, Joey?
Parsons,
Jake Squad. My man said, what you say, barbecue chicken? People need an oxygen tank.
Barbecue chicken, man. Peters all day. Matter of fact, I sent everybody Peters' way. Hey, Graham, you want to set your record? Go to Peters' side. Hassan Reddick, you want to go Pro Bowl? Go to Peters' side. Barbecue chicken all day long.
Lunch meat. When I say to my kids that I coach, right? Whenever I see like a kid that's like a hoagie or something, I put my best pass rusher over there. I'll be like, lunch meat. They kill him. Boom, 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 boom.
Listen,
lunch meat.
I'm gonna put it out here like this, cause listen, I know a lot of y'all. Listen, we ain't got no kind of respect for the Cowboys. But at the end of the day, right? I do honestly feel, and I may be wrong, they still are, even though they scuffled against the Houston Texans. Listen, a win is a win in the National Football League. They got it done by the skin of their teeth. But at the same time, I do think that Dallas is probably the second best team in the NFC. I don't think there's any other
better than the Niners. No way.
I don't think so.
Not better than the Niners.
Okay.
I don't think they're
All
better
right.
than the
You see
Niners
what
or
the
the
Niners
Vikings,
are
to
doing
be
with
honest.
this dude named Purdy? Pretty,
Man,
beautiful.
listen, I got to
guy,
see
his
more
name
from
is-
Purdy. I ain't.
No,
Listen.
but I'm saying they stacked. Now Debo got hurt, but I'm saying they are so stacked that they could be on their third string quarterback and he could still be out there making plays. They just got so much talent and their coach is incredible. The Niners scare me. If anybody scares
I think it's just
They don't
the
need a
game plan
quarterback.
they bring, man. It's hard to stop these dudes because they got so much. Like it's hard to stop them. And then the defense playing lights out right now, so it's like they gonna be a tough outing. If they
And
make
I'm
it to
saying
us,
that
they definitely gonna be a tough outing.
you can't deny that coaching, bro. You your third string quarterback ain't changed. Nothing changed. Like what
Yo, that
changed?
defense though, that defense is
That's what
ranked
I'm saying,
number
like-
one. That defense is
Defense
ranked
nasty.
number one in the NFL. So
But do you guys
definitely,
think they're better than our
Purdy-
defense?
huh?
Do you think they're better than our defense?
I ain't gonna say better, but they playing at a high
Not
level
overall,
too,
not overall, not
Not
on
overall.
the backside. The Eagles have the best secondary in the NFL.
I love this comment from Mr. Burkane. I love from Sis. Everybody is better than the Cowboys. Let 'em know, Sis.
And look, I heard something today, right? I heard something today that the Eagles, right, they are averaging more rushing yards, right, than they are allowing passing yards.
Right?
That is ridiculous. Yeah, they are averaging 5.0 yards per rush, but they're allowing 4.6 passing yards. That is ridiculous. Shout out to Bradbury and Big Play Slay, man.
Bro, don't nobody
There
even
is
want to
like
go
this-
down there, bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
that
we
is
got two
ridiculous
islands out there.
yo.
We got
Like,
two
Daniel Jones
islands.
didn't even want to look down there, bro.
We
Hey,
got
but
Bradbury
everybody that
and
came to the
Big Play
Eagles was trash, though, right? Hassan Reddick was not gonna get double-digit sack. Hey, listen to this. Who else? 1K always open. Oh, he gonna get mad because he ain't gonna get the ball because Jalen Hurts don't throw the ball, so he ain't gonna do good.
Somebody got to still throw him the ball. That's what they kept saying.
Mhm.
We got AJ Brown. Somebody still
Y'all gonna
gotta
get a
the
new
ball to him.
quarterback next year, cute
Right.
cat Connor.
Still got to get a quarterback.
Y'all still
AJ
sleeping
Brown,
on
Devontae Smith is gonna be mad because Jalen Hurts won't throw them the ball because all he does is run. It won't be Jalen
Sucker.
Franken. It won't be Jalen
Right.
Franken Hurts this year, cute cat Connor. It won't be Jalen freaking give me a job. How y'all
That's all
feeling
I
now?
heard. That's all I heard all season though.
That's all I heard, bro.
That's all I
ain't
heard
seen
all
one-
season.
I ain't
And the
seen
crazy
Y'all
one
got all
thing
these
is-
receivers, but who gonna throw them the ball? Y'all see who throwing them the
Who's
ball?
gonna throw the ball? They still don't have a
We about
quarterback.
to have two 1K wide receivers. Like
1,000-yard rush.
They-
And,
they
if
definitely gonna
Matt
be
Williams
Devontae.
get hurt, he would have been way up there in yards too.
He got
They
the
Yeah,
best
definitely
Goddard
got
would
arm
have
in
been
the
there too.
and Goddard could have been 1K too, like Symone just said. But I feel like they're gonna definitely get Smitty there. He only need like 225 to get there.
217, I think.
Bro,
I mean,
Smitty's
we
so
got 4
crazy.
games to get him to 1K.
He gonna
I'm
get it.
starting a petition. Get Smitty to 1K. Get him to
Wait.
1K.
Get
Let's
Jalen
get it.
4,000 yards passing, 1,000 yards rushing. Like that's unheard of. That's what we need to get Jalen to. 'Cause
You gotta
Exactly.
realize we gonna
He's
have
be the standard forever.
we gonna have 3 players, skilled players with over 1,000 yards. That's a hell of a season, bro.
Man,
A hell of a season.
again, I
We
stand
don't
on it.
want you to hand us the Lombardi. We gonna earn it the hard way. What you mean hand us the Lombardi? We
We know
want to
y'all
earn
not
it.
getting it.
Yo,
Wow.
Y'all had to
honestly
go
though,
through the
fellas,
49ers or one of them, and they gonna smoke y'all like every other time they do.
how y'all feel in comparison when we actually did win a chip, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, like this team I feel way more confident this year than we actually won the Super Bowl. So yeah, the sky's the
Facts.
limit with this team. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as I don't know what in 17. I ain't think
y'all be
Foles-
sick. Yo, I was so nervous. I couldn't even enjoy the party, y'all. Like for real. Like I couldn't eat no food, nothing. Just sick, bro. Like
Facts.
anxiety through the roof.
Exactly.
This year got different vibes, and I think we all feel that. Like this team's gonna do.
Like I said in my video earlier, this team is something special, man. This team is something special, and if we keep doing what we've been doing, and Jalen Hurts gets some playoff wins, and he takes us to Arizona, I don't want to hear a damn thing from all you haters, jealous, and critics, because I told y'all this offseason that Jalen freaking Hurts was going to do something, and y'all laughed at me. You spit it in my face. You said Jalen freaking Hurts ain't going to do nothing, Kid Connor. Well, how y'all looking now, y'all salty mothers? How y'all look? And I told y'all this offseason. Did I not tell them? Did I not tell them it was Jalen freaking Hurts this year? Did I not tell them?
Well,
But they didn't want to listen to your boy.
Sandwich.
Yeah, Hurts been shutting people up all year. We didn't heard the noodle arm chants. Jalen Hurts didn't shut that up.
Exactly. According to Jalen freaking Hurts, none of y'all opinions deposit the bank.
They said Hurts can't throw the deep ball. He worked on it all offseason.
None of y'all opinions deposit from the bank. Go ahead, no.
You gotta think about this.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like again.
Everybody talk about Josh Allen and Patty Mahomes and these guys. Jalen is throwing dimes, my guy. Like, who's throwing better footballs than the guy? And not giving them picks.
Ain't nobody
He's
right
throwing
now
dimes out there.
And then you guys, beyond just the noodle arm. Go ahead, Rock. What's up, bro?
No, I was about to say, I swear, yo. I mean, like even the stats thing, like Mahomes' stats a little better, but that turnover and touchdown ratio should count, bro. Because I think Mahomes in double-digit interceptions right now.
Yeah, he's at 11.
He in double-digit interceptions. So if they
three.
They give him that MVP. They gonna give him that MVP if he do get it just because of the name. To be honest, I mean, I feel like
brand name, bro. They got that set before the season. They love Josh Allen and they love Patrick Mahomes.
Right. They came into the season giving these dudes that.
Right.
I feel like Hurts really earned it though.
Players that they love, and then they can never do no wrong.
It's crazy, bro. They used to do the same with Brady, Aaron Rodgers.
There has to be a revolt or something because for real, like really, 3 interceptions.
3 interceptions.
Like,
he only got 5 turnovers on the season. You know? He only got 5 turnovers on the season. He got 3 interceptions and 2 fumbles. 2 fumbles recovered by the defense.
Look, another thing too. Yes, we all saying that Mahomes might be the MVP, but Mahomes is only throwing maybe 400 or 500 more yards than Jalen Hurts. Also, only had 3 touchdowns. That's it. It's not like 1,000 yards difference, 10 touchdown difference, total touchdowns 32 to 35. 32 to 35, and about like Mahomes is like maybe 400 or 500 yards throwing the ball, like more passing yards. That's it. Right. But Jalen Hurts have almost 700 yards rushing. He might have went over 700 this past game. So I haven't checked the stats yet.
He had 686.
So it's not a big difference. If Carson Wentz was going to win the MVP in 2017 before he got hurt, Jalen Hurts' numbers all across the board is better than Carson Wentz, minus a smidgen of the passing yards.
I love how you break that up.
More rushing yards.
That is so huge how you bring that up. Everybody crowned Carson the MVP that year. And
they crowned him. And we still got people all across the board. Passer rating, everything is better than Carson Wentz.
Everything.
Facts. Hey, real quick, let me shout my man out because I see my man Authentic up in here. I know you probably having a tough week, brother, because your Giants look like some frauds. But at the same time, salute to my guy Authentic. Bro, I just need to know what happened, man. Listen, we're going to stop playing with y'all. Get rid of Danny Dookie. Bro, get rid of that man.
What level we're talking about? I ain't never been down on her.
No, Notion, don't be nice to him, Notion.
No, he already know, man. Listen, y'all the biggest. The Giants right now, honestly, again, we uncovered y'all. Honestly, I think y'all was uncovered like a few weeks ago when y'all actually lost against Dallas on Turkey Day. Hey, right then and there, I knew y'all was some frauds. So, but at the same time, the Giants, I don't even think they deserve to be in the playoffs. I'm just going to put it out there. I'd rather see Washington in it. I think the Giants are the sorriest team in the NFC East at the moment. So it is what it is. Eagles handled their business, took out the trash like they needed to. But yeah, I'm calling it. the Giants are some straight frauds.
Bro, but it been like that for years though. It ain't nothing new. It been like that for years. They've been meddling in the basement for like 6 years. Like, bro, y'all is trash. Like, y'all put up a good fight this year, I guess, but y'all still trash. Y'all still gonna finish last in the division, like always.
One trade. They got lucky though.
Trash.
One trade. Come on, the Ravens
They definitely
beat
got lucky.
themselves.
Yeah,
a lot of these guys beat themselves at the end, and the Giants stuck around. But the Eagles 14-3 against the Giants. Past 17 games.
A lot of people
14-3. There's no competition there.
A lot of people hate like Dallas fans, and I hate them too. But I hate Giants fans, yo. I swear I do.
Really?
I hate them with a passion,
I
bro.
don't got no beef with Giants
Dallas,
fans.
man.
I don't even care about them. They
Giants
Dallas.
fans, bro.
I don't know no
They don't
Giants
even
fans.
listen to me.
This is why I hate them. They suck for so long, right? They get a smidge, a little bit of success, and they just start barking like, bro, y'all just suck for 6 years straight.
I don't
Y'all
see them,
better
though.
be
I
winning.
see
Y'all
a lot
picking
of
in the top 5 every year.
I do not see
Y'all
Dallas
picking in the
fans,
top 5 every year. Y'all
a
better
Giants
have a
fan
dominant
barking.
team, and y'all still trash. Like, it don't make no sense.
I'm with you,
I
Jay.
hate Giants
About
fans.
this. I don't know.
I don't see the Giants fans at all. I don't see the Giants fans. Maybe they don't follow me on
Y'all,
Twitter.
what the hell?
I gotta go on my Facebook, bro.
I live in the South.
I gotta go on my Facebook. I'm in every NFC group, bro, and they be barking so much. They be barking more than the Dallas fans.
Ain't
in
no
that
way.
joint.
Ain't no
Bro. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna screenshot it and show y'all. I promise, yo. I'm gonna screenshot it and show
There's
y'all.
no way,
Inbox everything.
I've only
Hate
in
'em.
person, literally, I've only seen in person a Giants fan my whole life, 2 Giants fans my whole life. I didn't even know they existed. I'm being dead serious. Maybe it's because I live in the South. I never encounter any Giants fans.
No.
I never see any. I've never.
They suck
even on
so
my
bad. I
YouTube,
hate Giants
like
fans.
Cowboys fans will come trolling. I've never went back and forth with a Giants fan ever. I'm good with them.
Hey, listen, the
I be
Giants
grinding
fans,
them up all the time. I
they're
hate
actually
Giants
more.
fans. I
They're
hate them.
more realistic, bro. Like the Giants fans, they knew something fluky was happening this year. They didn't even expect this many wins. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a bean. A lot of the Giants fans I know, I'm gonna give them that because I like my man Authentic up in here right now. He wasn't doing this barking during the season and none of that. So I give him respect. And a lot of these wins that the Giants got, I don't think they know how they won. So listen, the Giants, they just riding out this season on high hopes. But it's exposure time. When the Giants play a real good team, we know what time it is. So let them keep doing good though, actually, because that's just gonna put them in a situation they can't draft a quarterback. So it is what it is. Y'all stuck with Danny Dimes.
First of
hate
all,
But
why would you draft, let alone a football player out of Duke? Why would you draft a quarterback out of Duke? Huh? They don't even play football games up there. It's
giant
a basketball school.
No,
Y'all
he
was
looked like Eli Manning.
in the face.
Yeah, he
He
gave him
looked like Eli
Eli.
Manning. That's it. Yo, same ugly, like
in the face. I
like
love it.
what's going on? Like,
Why would you even draft a quarterback out of Duke? I'm not even trying to be funny, but they football games. My sister went to Duke. They football games empty.
because he
Nobody
went to
there.
Peyton Manning minicamp.
See, y'all can't even blame. I can't even blame the Giants fans for that. Half the fan base disagreed with that pick. So that was on the prior GM how they got.
That don't even make no sense, bro.
It made none.
I
That's
hate
why
these
their
guys.
GM got fired. So
Right.
it is what it is. Daniel Jones needs to go. Also, in my opinion, that's the only way the Giants is going to find some true success. Until then, they're going to be fraudulent.
Exactly.
I ain't even Daniel Jones. It's the owner. It's the owner. He gonna always pick the horrible player. Like the last really good quarterback they had was Eli Manning. Even like after and before that, he really like a outlier. So it's like, man, F the Giants. I hate him.
Eli Manning was just a product of the Giants defense on his shoot. Man, I don't care what anybody say. Eli Manning
Both
should not
Super Bowl
even
runs.
talk
Both of
about.
them.
One throw, both Super Bowls that put Eli Manning all of a sudden Hall of Fame. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Eli Manning was trash. His face was trash. The Giants were trash.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear
Facts.
Eli Manning about nothing.
You said
Eli
his
Manning,
face is trash. What's wrong with his face?
his face was like yo, I would not follow Eli Manning nowhere. Yo, we going to a little kids club. I'm not taking you with me because you look scared. Give me somebody else.
And that's how Daniel Jones looked shook. Baby.
Exactly.
He dropped back.
That's why I told you he looked like Eli Manning. He went to the Peyton Manning camp. That's why they drafted him. Yo, I'm telling you right now.
Probably related.
The Giants had the perfect situation to draft another quarterback, maybe a minority one, but they're not known for that. The Giants are built one way, Eli Manning way, or no way. That's all it is, man. Man, bump the Giants, man. Hey, can we talk about something else?
All right. Yeah,
Miles Sanders now, because Booby just had a game.
yeah. Let's talk about the playmakers. First things first. Let's talk about Miles Sanders because again, he had himself a game. As you can see, Miles Sanders had 10 carries for.
No, wrong one.
Whoa.
Damn it!
Come on, Cool Cat.
I'm on two like y'all. All right.
Cool Cat,
Anyway,
you not on
Miles
your game right
Sanders.
now, Cool Cat. Come on, man.
All right, y'all. All right. Jeez, don't push it, brother. I'm off my game today. I know. Anyway, geez, Miles Sanders had 17 carries for 144 yards, 8.2 average, and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts had 7 carries for 77 yards, 11.0 average, and a touchdown. Miles Sanders get an A from me. Go ahead, Notes, while I get rid of these baggage.
Of course, I'm gonna give because Miles Sanders, he's putting up epic numbers this year. Also, again, first year eclipsing over 1,000+ yards. What do you got? Like over? Oh, okay, he got 1,068. 68. Gosh dang! And how many touchdowns did the Bull have last year?
Zero.
How many this man got this year? This man got 11 touchdowns.
10 touchdowns this year.
Touchdowns this year. So listen, we saw the bounce back that we needed to see from Miles. Y'all may not like what I'm about to say next though, because
you're not paying him. We already know what you're about to say.
No. Get out of here.
I'm not paying him.
Mute Notion. Don't say it, Notion. Do not say it.
Of course, I'm gonna figure out a way to pay this man, right? But we know we got a lot of financial constraints going on this off season. So I still believe Howie Roseman.
I love Booby Miles. I love Miles, but he last on my list. I'm sorry.
To get that payday?
He on the list. He on
Symone, Notion, take him off the screen.
Let me ask you
Put me on. Put me on.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Put me on the screen, Cool
I don't like that.
JC, let me ask you.
I think you might be on to something.
Go ahead.
I need Bradbury on this team. I need Bradbury back.
See, that's another one.
I need Chauncey.
Hey, let him
know.
Okay.
Is Reddick extended?
I love Miles.
No, Reddick is good. He signed last year when he came to the Eagles.
More of a product of this strong offensive line than James. James is more of an individual player. There's a lot of dudes you could put behind this offensive line that can put up some of Miles's numbers.
No,
that's every team though.
That's what I'm saying, Symone. And listen, I don't like
that's every team though, every running back though.
Bro,
if you got a good offensive line, any running back can run behind that offensive line.
If I have a top offensive line like the Eagles have, our offensive line is no freaking joke. Why would I drop a bag on a running back when I can get a cheap rookie running back or a cheaper running back who can run behind his line? Y'all can't act like this line is the reason why.
I don't think he's gonna win a bag though. He's gonna win some money, but I don't think he's gonna win a bag.
Lead role. No one runs like Miles when they're behind his line. Did you see that? He had 17 carries.
Nobody said just
rely on Boston 33 carries to get that much yardage.
No. Boston Scott is not Miles. I agree with you there. Kenneth Gainwell is not Miles.
Oh no!
But there's some dudes in this draft. There are some dudes in this draft.
Please, Symone, please.
I'm not saying let Boston Scott do it. I'm saying Bijan Robinson, Let's see what he can do on a rookie deal.
Oh
Y'all
yeah, I like Bijan.
I'm not saying elevate Boston. Let's run with Boston and Kenneth Gainwell. I'm saying go in the draft and get you a rookie contract, Miles Sanders. Running backs come in the draft every year. It's a running back coming out.
Hey, I'm on that same train with you, Symone. I think honestly, we are part of the minority opinion on this one, and I don't think a lot of people feeling what we talking about. But I'm with you on that, Symone. As much as I like Miles Sanders and the production he's brought this year, honestly, I think the Eagles could find a replacement.
Yes.
And not, listen, we got a lot of people we got to take care of this offseason. That's all I'm saying. If we can fit Miles Sanders in, if he takes a home discount, hey, I'm loving that.
Yeah, if he's taking a Black Friday, if he's taking a Black Friday.
No, what is your discount though? What is your discount? How many years? Talk to me.
Whatever's left over after we. And I get CJ Gardner-Johnson. What's
you still gotta pay Jalen Hurts too. Let's not forget that. You gotta pay Jalen.
No, we don't. No, we do not have to pay Jalen Hurts. We do not.
You know good and well.
No, we do not.
You know good and well.
Every year we're going to go up like $25 million on the salary cap. We're going to be able to pay whatever players we need to pay.
No. You pay him next year.
No,
you pay him here. No. You keep the team around Jalen Hurts. You don't pay him this year. You take care of your defense. Like the guys you said, the Gardner-Johnson, right? The Bradbury, the Miles Sanders. You take care of those guys. Remember, Hargrave could walk away after this year. The Eagles do not have to pay Hargrave. So remember, that's a big contract. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. Those guys could be gone off our books. And now you have money.
Nobody said that. Nobody brought up Javon or Brandon Graham.
I'm bringing them up. I'm bringing them up. I'm letting you know where we could save money at, Symone.
You have to pay Jalen Hurts now. All that Jalen Hurts has done for this team, all the turmoil, all the discourse, all the drama he's been in, he needs security. Jalen Hurts needs to feel loved and wanted.
But is he? No. See, you don't know Jalen Hurts then.
You pay the
because
MVP.
Is he the type of quarterback? Is Jalen Hurts the type of quarterback they're going to say, you know what? I'm going to hold out until I get paid. He don't look like the type of quarterback.
Now, do you realize all these teams, all these owners, all these players that see Jalen Hurts balling out?
I don't care. I'll give him the max, whatever he want after we win a Super Bowl. If Jalen Hurts bring a Lombardi trophy to Philadelphia, I give him whatever the hell he wants. Yeah, all right. I want Jalen Hurts to bet on himself.
June 2023, we giving him a blank check, bruh.
I want him to bet on himself. Look. If Lamar Jackson, the MVP of the league a couple years ago, is still not signed to the he won an MVP a couple years ago.
Jalen can
win a while ago now.
I hear you. But guess what? What are the Ravens doing now? They have not built around Lamar Jackson. You know what? They ain't got the type of money that Lamar Jackson wants right now. I guarantee you, if the Philadelphia Eagles win a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts,
JC, you win silly prizes. We cannot play around with Jalen Hurts.
No.
Have Jalen
you know what?
Hurts thinking that we don't believe in him or want him. We got to keep
get him.
playing silly games. You win silly prizes. We don't need to even put an ounce of doubt in Jalen's mind that we're thinking of trying to cheapen him or wait. You pay him now. Pay him tonight. Hell, put that wire transfer through right now.
Hey, put me on the screen. Put me on the goddamn screen. Listen to this. You do not know Jalen Hurts. This dude was at Alabama. Bench, came in, SEC championship, won in the SEC championship. Bench at the national championship, transfers to Oklahoma, bet on himself. Second, Heisman runner up, almost won the Heisman Trophy. He came to Philadelphia, bet on himself again. He took over as Carson Wentz's backup. This dude mindset is not about money. That's where you got to know. He wants to be great. In order to be great,
put me back on the screen.
That's why you say, I'm not done. Put me back on the screen. I'm not done. I'm not. No.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
to be great. I feel like
We might be
Jalen
going
Hurts.
2 hours, y'all. So buckle up. Go ahead.
All right,
JC.
real quick. Look, I
No,
feel like that
y'all
Jalen
good.
Hurts.
I said we might. So go ahead.
Oh,
Take all the
okay,
time
all
y'all
right.
want.
Well, I feel like that Jalen Hurts will be okay. The way he talk, like every game, you know, he's betting on himself, like
Okay,
Lamar
put me back on
Jackson
the screen.
betting. Hold on, so the almost done. He betting on himself. So if you don't sign him, that's fine. What is the results from this season? If he wins a Super Bowl, I don't care. I'm going all in again to bring everybody back, run it back, and I will pay Jalen Hurts whatever the hell he wants. I don't care. I will break the bank for Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson did not win a Super Bowl or anything like that, but he did win an MVP, and still he bet on himself. I think that Jalen Hurts is a team-friendly guy, a team player. He don't care what you think. He wants to bet on himself, and that's why I feel like that we should not worry about paying him this
Can I get back
offseason.
on the screen?
Put the people around him.
Listen,
And
I listened to everything you said. Everything that you
I hear
said
you.
is exactly why we need to pay Jalen. All Jalen has done is betting on himself and proving on himself. His whole career, he's been second guessed. Why give him another season to feel second guessed when he's proven already, Super Bowl or no Super Bowl, that he is the guy? Why give him another year of feeling like, dang, I got to do more to prove myself? Dang, after all this growth, I didn't do enough. He's done enough. He's been benched, got in the lab, and still proved himself. He transferred to Oklahoma. Alabama doesn't want to give me a chance. I know I could be a starting quarterback somewhere else. He's runner up for the Heisman. Still putting in work. He goes second round instead of going first round. He sits behind Carson Wentz. He waits his turn. He doesn't start any drama. Last offseason, everybody's saying draft a quarterback. We could have had him. We could have had them. What did Jalen do? Put his head down and work. Half the fan base didn't believe in his ass. But what is he doing? Balling. All he's ever done has been second guess. We
Get
have
him,
to
Symone. Get him.
put him on the forefront and show him you have done enough. Finally, a fan base.
Hey, put me back. Put me back on the screen. I ain't gonna let Symone do me like that. Put me back on the screen.
He doesn't deserve this money.
Hey.
I'm not talking about this season or next season. I'm talking about for the next 9 years. This is our quarterback. Pay him now.
That's what I'm
Hey, put me back on the screen. Hey, wait. Hold up.
Hey, no,
Hold up, people. Hold up. Last year, we kept on saying put talent around Jalen Hurts. All right. We cannot afford to lose a Bradbury, a Chauncey, whoever else is coming up, a Kaiser White, whatever's coming up. You have to surround these guys with talent. That's the problem. When you win a Super Bowl, yes, the Eagles are, right now we have not won a Super Bowl, but what happened to every team when they win a Super Bowl?
And
They
that's
get
why I
cut
said
it out.
now
They can't pay these guys. No, you have to pay these guys right now. You have to secure your defense first. You have to secure these guys before Jalen Hurts can feel comfortable. Because, look, you could pay him his bag. You can't put up talent around him. Then what? Then what? We saw what happened last year with no talent around Jalen Hurts.
You ain't paying Jalen right now. Bottom line.
That's what I'm saying.
But Jalen is a guy that can elevate talent.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to pay him right now. You could go into this offseason with multiple first-round picks, right? Multiple, maybe a top 5 first-round picks. Look, pay these guys. Just keep these guys around him, and then next year, pay him whatever he wants. $300 million, $400 million, $500 million. Pay him whatever he wants, but you have to secure your team now. Jalen Hurts will be okay. He will be okay. He's not a free agent.
You're assuming Jalen Hurts is going to be okay. You're assuming
he's not a free agent, though.
And this one thing Jalen has shown, he's a businessman. All I'm saying is keep assuming he's just going to sit and wait his turn, and he's going to be okay.
So you think he's going to sit out? So you think he's going to sit out if you don't get a contract?
Now, and let him get a whiff. Let him get a whiff.
You think Jalen Hurts will sit out next year if you don't get paid?
I don't believe so.
He's not.
Jalen, you don't know
I don't think he would.
He's an extremely smart man. And you know what? His team, his business team is all women. I'm just saying. And I'm telling you how women think, JC. Pull it up. Pull it
There
up.
it is.
We made some moves. And this is coming from a woman mindset. And Jalen Hurts' team is women loaded. And I'm telling you what they are telling him.
Because I think
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
Came with the real,
Just
bro.
like
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
you get Jerry Jones prizes. That's all I'm saying.
Man,
I don't care about Jerry Jones.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This is
You
entertainment.
get like Jerry Jones. The Chiefs saw what they got in Patrick Mahomes, and what did they do? Left no doubt. No doubt. Jalen Hurts has left no doubt.
But you could not sign Tyreek Hill. You could not sign Tyreek Hill. Guess what? They don't have the cap. That's what I'm saying. Look, I hear you, Symone. Look, Symone. And I love you. You're my girl, Symone. But you're not thinking straight right now, Symone. You're not thinking straight right now. Jalen Hurts.
They think like me and they look like me. That's his.
No. But Jalen Hurts is built different. It's built different. You know what? He bet on himself, regardless what his financial people say.
He bet on himself, and now
like,
it's time to cash out.
Y'all want to pay me?
And he won.
Y'all want to pay me? Guess what I'm going to do? Win back-to-back MVP. I'm going to go out there and show y'all I can win back-to-back MVP.
I think
playoffs 3 years in a row.
I think
that's how Jalen Hurts is built.
I think Jalen Hurts will go for that 3-year, $35, $38 million contract to rebet on himself to keep the team around because sponsorship money will go up and then get his fat contract.
You think he paying for $30 million?
I'm about to start a new topic, y'all. I'm about to start a new topic. But I'm going to leave it at this.
Go ahead, Symone. Start a new topic. It's all right.
Jalen Hurts' team look like me.
I'll say something first before we start the topic. All right. I want to get back to the Miles Sanders thing because this just went all over the place. Look.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Trey. Miles Sanders.
We only made it to Jalen Hurts, so I guess it's fair for Trey to get back to the Miles Sanders.
Yeah, go ahead, Trey. Great Miles Sanders. And go ahead.
Look, Miles Sanders said, leave me out of it.
Yeah, right.
Listen up.
This is heated.
I'm gonna kind of end this discussion on this, right? When did Shady leave the Philadelphia Eagles? That was like
he got traded. He got
When
traded.
did he leave? Like period.
No, he got traded though.
I understand he got traded, but when was he not on the Philadelphia Eagles?
When was he traded?
But that was like 2011-ish, 12.
I think it was like 8 years in his career.
All right. So when the last time we had 1,000-yard running back?
Since Shady. In 2014, I believe. 8 years.
That's all I needed to say.
Did we win a Super Bowl with 1,000-yard running back?
Y'all can change any subject y'all want.
With a stout offensive line and a running back by committee. Did we win a Super Bowl with a Walmart Jay Ajayi who could get behind that line and score?
Walmart? This dude was a number one draft pick for the Dolphins.
Blow me up.
Walmart. The Dolphins were dumb enough not to keep him.
We did not need a 1,000-yard rusher to win a Super Bowl. We needed the number one offensive line in the league. You are proving my point, okay? We had some randoms back there.
I'm not proving your point because you know how I'm not proving your point, Symone. No, I'm not proving your point because all those backs we had equaled up to 1,000 yards, right? Miles did it by himself.
Boom.
Himself.
And how much were they worth each? A fraction of what Miles is going to want.
Half on wasn't even on. LeGarrette Blount wasn't on the team next year. Jay Ajayi was dead. Corey Clement, he ain't show up. He got traded. But Miles is a 1,000-yard back by himself.
If you got some knees and some hamstrings and can push a pile behind the number one offensive line in the league, that's all we need.
Miles Sanders for his career.
Why they don't trust Kenny Gainwell?
Everyone just go back to last year.
Miles our number one running back. He got 1,000 yards by himself.
Go back to last year.
We 12-1 right
now. I love that for Miles. I love it.
Plan for Howard.
If I can keep Miles for the cheap, stay. Love it. Booby Miles. Love you. But if he wanting too much money, then he got to step. Period.
I hear you.
Like
Miles
top 5 running back money, he got a step? Is that? Is
He's
that kind of
I don't feel like
fine.
he's gonna ask for
Top
top
five
five
running back. He
running
got to
back money.
skip. He got to jog. He got to run.
why wouldn't he though? I mean, again, I really think that Booby will take some kind of a hometown discount. I ain't gonna
I
knock
do too.
that. But
Yeah,
I mean, top 5, like what is this Maz's first or second contract?
His first.
It's his first
Or
one.
his first contract. Why would he want, to get paid? Look,
Man.
where's he at right now in the
Because
league?
about
Is he a top 5 running
championship,
back?
you get paid more
Yes,
money
he's
than
top
the
5.
home
His number 5, 1,068 yards.
He's number
Jake
5. Yeah,
ahead of
he's
him.
number
You
Y'all
know,
5.
know the
he's
running
Exactly.
back
definitely.
joke life.
He gonna
This
want
man's
it
trying to
bad.
get as
He
much
got
money as
this.
he needs to get, and I don't blame Miles for that. But I'm just like Symone with it. Like, listen, if it ain't for no kind of a
Put your hand down, Symone. You don't agree with
Whoa,
Notion.
Shake
whoa,
my
whoa,
hand.
whoa,
Shake
whoa.
my hand. No,
But
shake
but
my
I
y'all
hand.
think this team's
listen
built
though.
different.
Listen
I think
though.
they're about
Y'all
winning
trying to play.
chips
Y'all trying to
back
pay
to back to back to
Bradbury.
back.
All
Y'all trying
right,
to
go
pay
ahead, Trey.
all
Go
these
ahead, Trey.
old ass
Go ahead, Trey.
dudes. Y'all trying to pay. Y'all talking about paying Bradbury. Bradbury 30
Yeah.
years old. He already had a big ass contract. Y'all trying to pay these dudes instead of Miles Sanders. Like what?
Hey, but
Bro,
let me
Miles
ask you this.
Sanders is a big
Running
part of
back-
our offense.
Let
Like
me
a
ask
big
y'all
part.
this. We go around. What's your priority list? What's your priority list of
Defense.
bringing back?
I'm paying Miles.
Like
I'm paying
players,
Miles.
but what's your
That's my
priority list? Like go down your priority.
Hurts Miles, and then everybody else can fall in line after that. For real. For
All
me,
right.
to be honest.
Yo, I'm going defense, man. The Philadelphia Eagles on defense, passer rating wise, there are 4.6 completions. That's what they're
Y'all was just
letting
talking
other
about-
quarterback.
Y'all was
could
just talking
win
about
with that.
drafting B. John Robinson in the first round, bro. Y'all know he's gonna
I
be a
hear
top
you,
5 to top
but
7
you
pick.
don't know how these guys are going to be. You are looking at what these guys are right now. So why take a chance on somebody you don't know? College is totally
Thank
different
you.
from the pros.
Fletcher
College is
Cox
totally
is
different
gonna
from
be
the pros.
going after this season.
Bradbury needs
Fletch
to get
going after
signed.
this season. I hope y'all know that. He's
Bye,
gone.
Fletch.
Fletch going after this season.
Ain't nobody
He's
asking.
gone.
Who cares?
Right.
I don't care about Fletch being gone or not
I don't care
because you
about
know
Fletch. I
why?
care about
Because
being
Jordan
there.
Davis is waiting, so Fletch could be
Fletch is on
gone.
my
I'm okay.
priority.
Jordan
We
Davis,
need to get
Jordan
Fletch
Davis
back
not
in the
even
building.
playing over 30 snaps this year. Y'all gotta
Because
listen
of
to what y'all
Fletcher
saying.
Cox.
Y'all
Y'all gotta
tripping. I ain't
listen to
getting rid
what
of
y'all
Fletcher.
saying.
And
All right,
Jordan
go ahead,
Davis-
Nelson.
We got 6 deep
All
at
right,
the
all right, all
DT.
right, I got to control this. Go ahead, Nelson.
6 deep. No other team got 6 deep at the DT.
I'm just
We
listening
got
to
6
this. Like,
deep. Nobody got to play very much.
Y'all gotta listen
James
to what y'all
Bradbury
saying, bro.
needs to be a
Dude
Philadelphia
didn't
Eagle
play
next
over
season,
40
or I'm
snaps
right.
in Georgia. You think he gonna come to the NFL and play as many snaps as Fletcher Cox?
Next year,
Because
yeah.
Georgia was
No.
stacked like the Philadelphia
No.
Eagles
Yeah.
are now. He didn't need to play
He
40
already injured
snaps.
now. He's big as fuck, bro. Like he's not gonna last the whole season. Like, come on.
Wait, you don't see the
Lost a
stats?
lot of weight on
That
that ankle, bro.
Wait. You don't see the stats? The difference between when Jordan Davis is in the game, the rushing yards against the opponent versus when he's not?
We played 2
We
games
need
without
Jordan
him, and we
Davis.
shut down 2 dominant running backs, bro.
Because we got Sue and
Every
Joseph.
dominant running back we shut down, though. Period.
Because we got
Like
Sue and Joseph. The Eagles was getting ran through like a $2. I'm not going to say it, but the Eagles was getting ran through until we got Sue and Joseph, and that's why we went out and got those boys.
Let me
Because
just
when
say
Jordan
this.
Davis went out, we
Let me
couldn't
just
stop
say
a
this.
nosebleed at all. So
So
until
one
he
person-
came
so
back,
one-
never had, even if you want to go back to the beginning of the season, we never had no.
One D tackle was stopping the whole run game, JC.
he was dominant. He was
Come on, bro.
dominating.
Come on now.
He
Stop
wasn't
it.
dominant.
wrong.
What was he
One
doing?
trade, stop it.
What was he
The
doing?
stats are stats.
He was
Listen,
just big as shit in the
First of
middle.
all-
He was not dominating. Come
Wait,
on, bro.
He
Never,
required double team. If you go on double team Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox is going to be 1-on-1. Hargrave is going to be
Cox
1-on-1.
got double
Graham's
teamed
going
his
to be
whole
1-on-1.
career.
Sweat is going to be 1-on-1.
His whole career, bro.
let me say this.
What do you mean?
All right, go ahead, Simone.
Fletch
Go
got
ahead,
double
Simone.
teamed
Go
his
ahead,
whole
Simone.
I hope
career.
none of
Go ahead,
y'all-
Putting
Simone.
up major
I hope
stats,
none
getting
of
double
y'all
teamed
but
his
Notion.
whole
Y'all
career.
missing, y'all missing it all, man.
Go ahead,
I
Simone.
hope none of y'all but Notion go anywhere near any of these negotiations. I need y'all to stop spreading this bad propaganda on the internet in case Bradbury or somebody get a whiff of it. Stop it. Stop.
Symone, you just said you want to pay Bradbury. He's 30
Listen.
years old. Dude is not going to be good
Let me
next
ask
year.
you this. Let me ask you this.
He's not going to be good next year.
He will
That's
still
what they
be good
said
on
this
this
year.
year.
Huh? That's what they said this year. They said he was
Facts.
lost this year.
Put 4
Yeah.
years on him.
That's what
Put
they
4
said.
years. Give him 4 years then. Give
Ain't
him
nobody
4
giving him a
years.
4-year
However you
contract.
Give
want,
him
much you
3
want to give him.
years.
Dude is
Don't
going to
be
be
twisted.
fucking buns in
Yeah,
like 2
nobody
years.
say
I
give
promise
him a
you.
Nah.
4-year deal. I said bring him back next year. Ain't nobody say lock him up till he's 55, Trey. I ain't say
He
that.
gonna keep taking 1 year deals. He gonna keep taking 1 year deals.
Say this, Trey. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Jeez.
Then we
Now,
gotta
I
get
I
back on
apologize.
topic because this is fun. But come on, go ahead, Simone.
can agree with JC here. Them dudes coming out the draft, you don't always know if they're going to instantly translate and be pro ready. For example, you're saying the same thing about Jordan Davis. You're saying he's not that as effective as he could be. So you want to draft a cornerback. How do you know first round cornerback is going to be as effective as he was in college? The same thing you're saying about Jordan Davis is not proven up to be a 9th overall pick. That could be the same thing for whatever cornerback we try to replace Bradbury with.
Yep.
Man,
What happened to that guy? What happened to that safety out of Notre Dame that was supposed to be all that in a bag
Sam
of chips?
Hamilton.
Yeah, I done forgot
What's
his
he
name.
doing?
He over there hooping in Baltimore.
Is
He
he
over there
balling?
hooping in Baltimore. You just
And
not watching
Baltimore
me.
got
He
one
over
of
there
the
hooping
worst
in Baltimore.
secondaries in the NFL, by the
No,
way.
I'm asking for real. Is he doing good?
No.
He over
hey,
there hooping in Baltimore. You
but
talking about Kyle
Baltimore
Hamilton,
have
right?
one of the
Yeah,
worst
Kyle
secondaries
Hamilton.
in the NFL.
I'm just
Baltimore
saying,
is
over
that was
there
buns when
somebody
it
we
comes
was
to the
looking at.
secondary.
But he one player though. I'm
asking for
You still
real.
gotta
I
have
have not
corners.
watched
You
Baltimore.
still gotta have
I'm
a
asking
nickel
for real.
corner.
I'm
You still gotta have
asking
another
for real.
safety.
We
He's
got
over there
backups
balling.
for most of the people that are retiring.
Oh,
Period.
and
Right
then
now.
y'all too. Let me ask y'all this too. How good have we been at developing cornerbacks? Absolutely trash.
Trash!
Trash.
Trash!
Whoa,
We
Trash!
had to get Bradbury ready.
Josiah
We are
Scott's playing
terrible
good
at
ball,
developing cornerbacks.
and the draft pick we picked last year is playing some good football.
No. Eagles? No. Hell no. Eagles
the
have
last-
been one of the
wait,
worst
y'all going off
teams
of what
in
happened with the
developing
old
We've
DBs.
seen all these little
Worse.
young cornerbacks.
Name me
about
one
the
DB name me one DB that the Eagles developed.
Josiah
I'll wait.
Scott had back-to-back good games.
Devontae Maddox.
Marcus Epps. Marcus Epps.
Not corners.
Epps.
Not corners are not
Marcus
really
Epps.
developing because you are on the third
What
wide
they do is
receiver.
draft
Why
it.
the
What
worst?
they do is-
Hell nah.
Exactly.
Stop it. No,
What
He
shit.
just
Stop
bring
it.
Bradbury and
Marcus
Slade.
Epps not
He
hooping
look
this
good.
year. Marcus
No,
Epps
what
not
they do we
hooping this
just
year.
drafted. He don't get very much playing time. The cornerback. Last year.
You talking about McPherson?
Yeah, he was playing good this year.
Man, nah.
McPherson,
Oh, stop. All right, look. Hey,
Devontae
We-
Maddox.
He's been in the
Devontae
game.
Maddox.
Nah, JC right.
At
JC is right,
cornerback
fellas.
3, though, Trey. At
We ain't
You
cornerback
developed
talking about the
Devontae
old
Maddox?
Eagles
talking about
regime.
replacing
This new
James
Eagles regime, they
Bradbury.
know what they doing.
JC's
it's
right on that.
easy
For
to
us
play
to
the
be-
slot corner
All right,
when
go
you
ahead, Nelson. Go
literally
ahead,
have
Nelson. Go ahead,
the
Nelson.
I'm just saying JC's right. Like, in order for the Eagles to have a successful secondary, unfortunately, we need to bring in talented. Look, we had to bring in Slay. He already had his Pro Bowls. Listen, we had to bring in Bradbury. He already had his Pro Bowls and was developed. So I get what you're saying, JC. And listen, yeah, we got issues developing our own talent.
Notion. We right here, Notion, all night. We've been right
What are you
here.
talking
Oh, hell no, Simone.
Right here.
All right, hold on. Quick, hold on, quick. All right, before I let y'all finish, before I let y'all finish, before
everybody grade the running back, we have receivers and tight ends.
Man,
no, we'll do wide receivers after this. Go ahead, BG.
Here we go. Hey, we all here now. We all here. Here we go.
Okay.
We all here.
Before I let y'all finish, let's quick do this. Before I let y'all finish, because this is entertaining. So before I let y'all finish, quickly, no
in here. Make sure I hit that like and go hit up every single channel.
Exactly. So quickly, it's a quickie. So no
Feel like
will grade Miles Sanders.
Go like and subscribe. Let's get it.
Miles Sanders for the game, I'm gonna give him an A+ also. I mean, what, he had like 17 carries, 144 yards. I mean, that's an A+ of a night. But I still ain't retracting my statement that I do think the boy is expendable.
Before I let Symone go, because I know Symone is a spot. Before I let Symone go ahead, BG, quick.
Miles Sanders getting an A++,
bro.
man. Miles is that dude. He's been that dude. Let Booby spin the rest of the season.
Y'all do realize, right?
Hold on, we still grading, Trey.
Go ahead,
No, I'm
Symone.
just saying.
Go ahead,
I'm just
Symone.
saying.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
Dude,
Trey. Hold
y'all
on.
do
Go ahead,
realize
Symone. Quick, so Trey can respond. Go ahead, Symone. Quick.
Miles Sanders gets an A plus. I ain't got no shame in saying that. And along with that, I'll give the offensive line an A plus too. Wink.
We're not off line.
Exactly.
Read the
JC.
lines. The O-line getting A++. That's all I'm gonna say.
So we took care of the O line too. So go ahead, JC.
Hey, you already know, man. I'm the biggest Miles Sanders fan. I've been talking about it all season that we needed to lock him up before the
He
season
said
even
grade
started.
him, not pay him, JC. Grade
Okay,
him.
All right,
A
before
plus.
JC goes on, go ahead, grade him
A
quick.
plus, A plus, A plus.
All right,
Thanks, Symone.
Trey.
This room high.
All right, go ahead, Trey. Grade Miles Sanders quick and go ahead and finish what y'all was finishing before we get to the wide receivers.
I'm disappointed in y'all, bro. Like,
Great, Miles. Great.
I'm disappointed in
Go ahead,
Simone.
grade,
I'm disappointed in
grade Miles
JC.
Sanders. Go ahead and say
I'm
it.
disappointed in Notion. I'm disappointed in all y'all right now, bro.
Go
Like,
ahead,
What's
grade.
the
come on.
grade?
Trey,
I don't give a
grade
damn about
Miles
your
I'm gonna
Sanders.
grade
Go
him.
ahead.
I'm gonna grade him. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna just grade him. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna give him an A plus for this game. Go
All
ahead.
right,
Thank you.
go ahead and finish what y'all was saying before we get to the wide
Go
receivers. Go ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
How
ahead.
do we lead Trey up to disappointment? We need to
Y'all
work
let
this
them know
out. Trey. What's
why.
going
Go
on?
ahead. Let him know, Trey.
Understand.
Y'all do realize, right? Doug Peterson era. Nick
By the way,
Sirianni
for
first
all
era.
y'all that's in the chat,
Miles
we
Sanders
all
should have
get the
been.
wide receivers A plus, so we done with that topic. So go ahead, Trey.
Miles Sanders should have been 1,000-yard back 3 years straight, bro.
That's what I'm
Facts.
saying.
3 years
He
straight.
was hurt, brother. Let's act like
Thank you.
the boy didn't have some, you know what I'm saying, some availability issues the past
Exactly.
few years.
He missed 1 or 2 games. 1 or 2
Carry
games.
it.
Name one running back. Name
Your
one
Miles
running back.
Sanders only missed. Yo, Miles Sanders only missed 8 to 9 games in his 4-year career. Don't act like it's a season-ending injury.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
Philadelphia
That's
Eagles
what
was
I'm.
not
Y'all be
running
trying
the
to act
ball.
like y'all be trying to act like Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook. These
And I
y'all
wouldn't
call
have
them
Yes,
some of the best
season
running backs in the
ending.
league, right?
I
These
wouldn't have
dudes
said
never
him
played a
either.
whole season. Never in
Nope.
their career.
Nope.
Never.
And
Nope.
where's McCaffrey at right now?
Trey.
If he was
Trey,
that
He's
where's
good,
balling
McCaffrey
out.
at now?
He's balling at that.
if he was that good,
Look at Zeke Elliott. They got Tony Pollard doing half
they
his
about to
job
trade
half
Zeke.
the time. What happened to that dude from the Steelers who was with the Jets and now boxing? What's his name? Don't even know his name.
yeah, talk to him.
Oh, Le'Veon Bell.
What happened to him?
Le'Veon
What
Bell.
happened to him?
Oh.
What happened
Hey.
to all the running backs that got them big bags? What happened?
Nah.
What happened to DeMarco
You're
Murray
mistaken.
when he wasn't behind that line anymore?
Well, y'all mistaken. Miles Sanders is averaging his career
And
5.1
you
yards.
carry.
5.1
Yeah.
yard his career.
A carry.
So every time
His
you give him
career.
the ball, he's guaranteed to give you 5 and a first down. You
That's
cannot
the problem.
find
He
that
wasn't
on
giving
the
them the
street.
ball.
Can I
So
ask
stop
He
y'all a
wasn't
question?
giving them the
Can
ball.
I
That's the
ask-
problem.
Let me ask y'all a question.
We
'Cause
wasn't
y'all
giving
very
them the
smart
ball.
football knowledgeable people. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
come on.
Can I ask you this? Have we seen Miles outside of a top 3 offensive line? Have we seen Miles run
No, that
behind
makes
a
no
non-top
sense.
3
I'll answer that, Simone.
offensive
No.
line?
That don't
Have
Question
we
even
makes
seen-
work.
no sense. It makes
What
no
does that
sense,
mean?
though.
It don't make
Yeah,
That
sense,
question
Simone.
makes no
Confused.
sense.
It don't make sense.
Have
'Cause
we
he-
seen
he-
Zeke outside the Dallas Cowboys? Have
that
we
was
seen
crazy.
Le'Veon Bell outside the Pittsburgh Steelers when he was trash? So you cannot say,
Yeah.
have
We
we
can
seen
I'm not
switch
Miles
paying
any. We can
outside
switch
top
any
three?
player and say that though,
running behind a
Simone.
top
Yeah.
offensive line. I'm not
We
paying
can
any
switch
running
any
back
player and say
outside of a
that.
top offensive line.
But
And you want to
listen.
bring up Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey was the whole offense. He wasn't just running back 1. He was wide receiver 1, 2. Christian
And
McCaffrey
he was
Always
getting
hurt.
his ass kicked and he couldn't
Always
stay
hurt.
healthy. He was
Always
getting his
hurt.
ass kicked and he couldn't stay healthy.
Exactly. Always hurt.
You're comparing Miles to Christian McCaffrey. They're 2 different dudes. Don't even compare him to
Absolutely.
Christian McCaffrey.
How
Miles
they
is
two
McCaffrey
different
not
dudes?
that
They
easy.
give you the same thing out of the backfield. They give you the same thing out of the
No,
backfield.
Explain something to y'all.
They used Christian McCaffrey on every freaking play in Carolina. He's all they had. Christian McCaffrey wasn't playing with an A.J. Brown, a Devontae Smith, a Dallas Goddard. All they had was Christian
But
McCaffrey.
you can say that
They
about a
had
lot.
to do
Let's look back
That's
in
all
history
they
then.
had.
Let's look back in history then, Simone. Barry Sanders ain't played with nobody. Let's
Nobody.
look back in history. If you
He
can
was
do that
not.
with any running back. Marshall Falk played with the greatest show on turf, and that's how he
Mhm.
exposed his talent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I'm
dudes that
not
didn't get to play
paying
with that
no
offense.
running
You can't
back.
do that.
Period.
You can't do that.
I'm not paying no running back.
I just want to put this disclaimer out there real quick because, again, Symone, I'm riding on this one with you just because of the simple fact of, listen, we're not going to sit up here and act like, this wasn't a contract year for Miles Sanders. The Bull needed to show up this year. This is the first year that we've seen. This is the most healthiest Miles Sanders that we've seen. Now, also, what's boosting Miles Sanders, which has already been talked about, is this epic O-line that we have. Also, the threat of Jalen Hurts running the ball also.
He in the pulpit now, y'all. He in the pulpit now.
I'm trying to let you know. So,
hell, no.
Miles Sanders has been a dog since the day he came out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
No.
we didn't give him the carries the last 3 years. He would have been had 1,000 yards last year, the year before last, whenever. We passed the football. Miles Sanders has always been that dog. And he definitely
I
deserves
just
to get
can't
paid.
believe out of all these players, out of all these weeks of amazing football, y'all are pressed out of everybody to pay Miles Sanders. Y'all ain't even talking about paying the offensive line. Y'all just want to drop a bag on Miles.
We don't need to. They're all locked in.
They're all locked in. Locked up or they on.
Yeah, they locked up, meaning we could get a cheap running back. We could get Bijan or whoever else is fine right now.
You keep saying that, Symone, but you know Bijan Robinson going to be a top 5 pick. You're going to spend a top 5 pick on a running back, and you don't want to pay the running back you got?
No.
That don't even make sense.
Gotta be Bijan. I'm using Bijan as an example. I'm not.
He the only dominant running back you going to get out this draft.
Go ahead, JC, because I can see your hand raising. Go ahead.
All right. So first of all, this whole notion that because of Jalen Hurts that Miles Sanders is balling out, who was the quarterback in 2020? Because Miles Sanders had 867 yards, averaging 5.3 yards a carry.
That was Carson Wentz.
Jason Kelsey, Lane
That was
Johnson.
Carson Wentz.
But the thing is, like somebody said because of Jalen Hurts.
Who was on the offensive line? The common denominator in all this is the offensive line. Y'all supposed to be some
But the whole thing is this offensive line been changing. Jason Peters was on the offensive line in 2020. I think, maybe, no.
Oh
no, 18 he
the
was.
common denominator is Jeff.
But 19 he was too.
Yeah, 19 he was too.
Like, no. Miles Sanders is special. Okay, all right, look.
He's special.
All right, so what would we say? All right, let's get off this Miles Sanders topic. Let's just say,
running back. You got
let's just say, all right, so what is a reasonable contract for Miles Sanders? Let's go there, and then we can move on from Miles Sanders.
After James Bradbury.
Keep saying James Bradbury. Oh my God, bro.
Whatever's left.
Go ahead, Symone. Let her talk. Go ahead.
He got covered with 2 teams.
Let Symone talk. Go ahead, Symone. Go ahead, Symone.
Wait, question. Don't jump on me. This is a serious question. There ain't no rhetorical question. What's Hassan's contract? What's Hassan's Reddit contract?
We signed him. I think he's locked up for like 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. James needs to be on my roster next season. Point blank, period. Darius Slay was on when we got him, and Darius Slay is still balling out fine. Okay? Obviously, we need a 30-year-old.
He's on the bubble right now also.
For 2 more years.
No. He got 1 more year and possibly could get cut this year. So your big play Slay is on his last year coming up. So he possibly could be a cap casualty. Huh?
That means we at least did it for 1 more year.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to start over on all reality. I know Eagles fans don't want to really acknowledge it, but we're gonna have to start over regardless.
Okay, so start over with running back. Let's keep.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, then yeah, but we're gonna have to start over regardless. Jalen Hurts about to get a big contract. He about to get a big contract. We're gonna have to start over regardless. All the dudes that get paid all this money,
y'all forgetting the NBA. Listen, the NFL's trying to be like the NBA and trying to be like the MLB. They're trying to be able to have a salary cap big enough where you can keep your teams together. And over the next couple of years, $25 million a year is going to be going towards, free agency. So we're not going to have to lose as many players as you guys think right now. We're going to be able to keep some of these players in-house. And as long as we dominate, man, we keep them on.
I love that. I love that mindset, Bird Gang.
Thanks. And again, I think I don't want this to get misconstrued. Like anybody up here saying we don't want Miles and none of that.
I want everybody. Like,
Symone don't want Miles. Symone, no, hell no. Symone don't want Miles. No, Symone got some leftovers. Some chitlins.
She don't want Miles.
Space chitlins. No. Simone do not want Miles. He won't. No.
She just wants Jalen to get taken care of before Miles gets his. I get that. I'm on the same track.
Before Miles. Thank you.
That's exactly the question. But we ain't gonna sit up here and act like.
All right, go ahead.
Can I ask y'all something?
On this panel up here, half of y'all on this panel up here, including
Can I ask y'all something?
Yeah. I just real quick, Trey. I'm gonna let you ask this because I think you was part of this group.
Go ahead.
That was pretty much saying Miles Sanders be too much dancing and all of this stuff, right? Now, this year we've seen improvement from Miles.
Yeah, he's not running like that this year.
Exactly. This year he's changed it up. So all I'm gonna say is we was kicking out different energy 3-4 years ago. Ain't nobody was talking about paying Miles Sanders last year. All of a sudden, because he's having an epic
this would make me mad though, Notion.
Stop it.
I don't keep saying
this would make me mad.
Eagles
fans keep saying Miles Sanders be injured all the time. Where? When? He's a running back. He get hit every play. He get injured sometimes. It happens. But all the time, that's a stretch. That's a stretch, bro. You're not getting 800 and something yards and you injured all the time. That don't even make sense.
Consecutive years, Miles Sanders has been injured. Regardless of how you want to slice it, he has not completed a full season. Matter of fact, I know we're on track this year, but let's keep it a bean.
His rookie season, he did. His rookie season, he did, though.
He played every game his rookie season.
He did. His rookie season, he did. Okay. Because the thing is this. If you don't get used all the time, you get hurt.
The whole season. It was one season, and that was last year.
Listen, I'm standing on my hill by saying, listen,
this is something we got to actually talk about. This is something we got to be talking about. So Anthony Harris visited today.
We signed the bull.
I seen that.
We
signed a new punter, and Anthony Harris visits today. Yep.
So y'all good with that? Signing him? I like
Blankenship get hurt in the game though?
Huh?
No, he messed his knee up. Yeah,
he messed his knee.
So that's why we signing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's a good sign.
And mind you, y'all, last week I did a video on Anthony Harris, and everybody in my comments, no. Now this week, we get Anthony. Yeah, keep that same energy last week.
Can I ask y'all something though?
All right, go ahead, Trey.
Let's do the offense. We're going to defense now. We got
we're gonna go to defense. We're gonna go to defense. Let Trey finish though. Let's finish our conversation.
All right. So we rave about the
hold on. Sorry, Trey. Yeah, we all say A+ when it comes to wide receivers, so we can just move on to the defense.
All right, hold on. Let me say something real quick.
We'll talk about BG because you're right. Go ahead, Trey. My bad.
We rave about like Jalen Hurts running game and all that, but how we don't know, right? Because Miles Sanders is 1,000-yard running back. How we don't know these lanes ain't opening up because of Miles Sanders? Because y'all say, it's opening up because of Jalen Hurts. That's what y'all say about Miles Sanders because Jalen Hurts can run and open up. How you know it ain't the opposite too?
Trey, I agree with that 1,000%, and that was Notion's point, not mine. Don't group it all together. But my answer to that is there's a running back in the draft. You know who's opening up the biggest lanes? The offensive line. And there's some running backs in the draft who can run down them lanes. Okay.
You do know this offensive line is all over there.
I would say we got starts with the O-line, baby. Ain't nothing going without Jeff Stoutland.
All right, go ahead, Birkin. Last one.
It's the engine that's keeping this thing going. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby.
Don't play with it.
All right, go ahead, Birkin. Last one. We got to go to wide receiver. Last one, but go ahead, Birkin.
Listen, I'm saying everybody loved Howard when he was running good behind that offensive line. Everybody loved Scott, Kenny Gainwell. None of those guys are about Sanders. They all put up numbers behind it. You can say a running back look good. They can look good behind it, but they can't look great like Miles is looking great.
Nobody said Boston Scott is Miles. Nobody said Kenneth is Miles. Nobody said Jordan Howard is Miles. I guarantee you, in the 2023 NFL draft, there's 5 Miles. I guarantee you.
No, it's not.
This offensive line it's 10 miles. Okay,
No, it's
hell,
not.
I could be Miles, maybe.
I watch
No, you
college
can't.
football. It ain't no other Miles
Concussion,
Sanders than
first game of
It
the
ain't no
season,
other
you
Miles
out for the
Sanders in
year,
there.
Simone.
Ball security and run behind the blockers, y'all.
Nah, you out for the
Listen, like,
It
season.
don't work like that
Y'all
though.
got me.
If that was
Doesn't.
I really feel like I'm in
So-
the Twilight Zone.
But if that was the case, there
if
would be
that
a
was the
million
case,
good
if
backs
that
in
was
the
the
league.
case, we would have another
All
running
right,
back.
let Simone
Every
finish.
year
Let
there's a
Simone
good
finish.
back off the
Let
If
draft.
that
Simone
was the
finish.
case,
The
They
way,
make them good.
the way that y'all are straight up ignoring the biggest elephant in the freaking room, the offensive line.
we
Y'all
love the
have
offensive
straight up-
line.
Y'all
We
have
love
straight up
them.
ignored the
We
offensive
love the
line.
offensive line, but it take that
Nothing's wrong
special
without
back
that
to take
line.
it to the next level
Nothing
though.
goes without
He's
that
always
line.
been great, man.
Can I ask one quick
Ask
question?
Cam Akers.
All right, go ahead.
Jalen
Go ahead,
Hurts
Notion. We got to move to the wide receiver
Ask
sooner or
Cam
later.
Akers.
I
Ask
just
Go
got
ahead,
one
Notion.
quick
and
question.
Matt Stafford about an offensive line. Ask Nixon or whoever the Bengals running back is about that offensive line. Shoot, ask Miles Sanders about a dang offensive line.
The Bengals
All right,
offensive
last-
line is
All right,
trash.
Don't
go ahead, Notion. Go ahead, Notion. Go ahead,
I
Notion.
just want
Quick.
to know what the last Super Bowl team. Y'all let me know who won the Super Bowl with a high-paid running back on their squad.
A
And
high
don't
paid
say
running
nobody
back.
from 1962.
Corey
Don't say
Dillon,
nobody from
Exactly.
1962.
Running backs ain't listen to
Corey
effectively
Dillon,
get the job
LeGarrette
done.
Blunt.
Ain't nobody overpaying running backs like that. Look at Dallas. They struggling right now dealing with the Zeke issue. Who else? What you got? Who's the past few Super Bowl teams? I guarantee you they didn't overpay their running back.
They
I
paid
guarantee
LeGarrette
that.
Our
Blunt.
Super Bowl team.
But y'all
Our
looking at it
Super
like
Bowl
I mean, they
team.
paid
We didn't
All
overpay
Leonard
I'm
our
saying
Fournette.
is,
Leonard Fournette got paid.
man,
every year not the same though. Every year not the same. The year take on its own little path. So
man.
that's just
Y'all
like back in the
twisting up
that's
y'all
just like
words
back in the
now.
90s.
About every
Back
year
in the
take a
90s,
pass
every
now.
year you had to have a dominant running back. That wasn't the case for a couple years. Every year takes on his own path, bro. So
Every
Yeah,
year.
but who's
I'm
saying
not
high
saying pay him. I'm
paid?
not
I
saying
agree
pay
with
him
Trey.
high.
Who
I'm not
is
saying pay
saying
him
high
boatloads of money.
paid?
No.
Yo, just pay the man. But what is high paid to y'all?
He don't have
That's
to
Yeah,
what
be
I
that's
was
what I'm
trying to get off
saying.
this
I
topic.
think
All right, go
Miles
ahead.
Sanders
All right. Before we get to the
No,
wide,
he's
all
asking
right,
for
wait,
top
wait.
Miles Sanders knows he's not getting up on the back
Wait.
money.
All right,
That's what I'm
before
saying, bro. This
okay.
comment right here. This is what I'm trying to say. Y'all, he's not gonna ask for a boatload of money,
Yeah,
bro.
he is. If y'all keep
He's
gassing,
not. So what?
All
Like
right,
10 million? He's not
before we,
asking for
before we,
$10 million.
wait, guys, before we
y'all got the man
continue
that
this,
keep Barry.
I'm sorry, Simone, but before we continue this topic, let's,
Ever to pay Bradbury before y'all pay Miles Sanders, bro. That
I
shit
want
don't even make
to
sense.
see Darnold.
Let me
It don't
ask you
even
this.
make sense
Let me
like
ask you
Go
this.
ahead,
Let me
y'all,
ask you
fine.
this. since Y'all like asking questions. Name one Super Bowl. Name one Super Bowl where they didn't have a stout offensive line.
The Bengals, they lost, but they went to the Super Bowl.
Brother, you know I mean win.
But
Win.
even
The
the
Rams,
Rams last
the
year, they're
Rams
not better
offensive
than
line
us.
was ass when they won last year. Their
Who?
offensive line was ass. They just had
Yeah.
playmakers on the outside and a good
The
defense.
Rams,
Who?
Their offensive line was
Who, the
ass when
Rams?
they won.
the
Yeah.
Rams.
Stafford was getting hit the most in the NFL.
All right, next question. Who got the next question?
I love it. Simone's awesome. Give it to us. Give
Take
it to
her
us
off
right
the
now.
screen.
You
Take
got
her
the screen
off the
right there.
screen.
There it was.
Boo! Hey, this is Apollo. Boo! Boy,
Hey,
Oh, I love you guys, man.
Stafford, that year they won the Super Bowl, Stafford was the most sacked quarterback in the NFL.
Okay, wide
Their offensive line was ass.
receiver, AJ Brown got 4 receiving for 70 yards, 17.5 average a touchdown. Devontae Smith got a touchdown. So let's just Tim, what grade would you give the wide receivers quick before y'all
Hey, you
start
already
doing this
know.
again?
I got to get the receivers the same love I'm giving to the whole offense. They getting an A+ also. I mean, we saying, we watching AJ Brown. I'm still waiting, honestly, for Quez Watkins to kind of have that impact game. But listen, we getting the job done. AJ Brown, he looked like he's coming into playoff form. Smitty out there, representing, looking like the Slim Reaper out there. A+ for the whole wide receiver group. So again, I love this team. I love this offense. But I do got a feeling we're gonna have.
Hey, yo, this is a good ass show, yo. I love it.
It's hard to control you guys, and I love it. Go ahead, BG. Go ahead, BG. Wide receiver.
Broad Street, we always lit.
Exactly. Go ahead, BG.
I'm just gonna say, man, AJ, Devontae, the rest of these guys, man, they're the best. We're going to have 2,000-yard receivers. I told you guys before the season started, we're going to have 2,000-yard receivers. I wanted Dallas Goddard to do it, but he got hurt. But Smitty's right there. He's about to get his 1,000 yards, and we got the best receivers in the league, man. Give them A pluses.
Trey,
I'm gonna give him a. I'm gonna give him an
They
A.
dropped them though.
Yeah, they dropped a couple passes, man. It was
Yeah.
like
I
it
like
could have been worse. They dropped a couple passes right in their hands, so I'm gonna give them an A. I ain't gonna go down too far on them. I mean, I ain't gonna dig into them too much, but I mean, in the playoffs, them Jones gonna count. So I'm gonna give them an A.
JC.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Quez Watkins, man. I don't care what none of y'all say. This dude is the X factor for the Philadelphia Eagles. His speed
For sure.
to take, to try to push the defense back over the top. So he's definitely the X factor. And did y'all see that
Y'all saw
third
that
down
catch?
conversion?
That catch was
Did y'all see
nasty.
that
I knew what
third
you was
down
about to say too.
conversion that Quez Watkins did? Even against the Commanders, against the Colts, this dude is the sleeper on the Philadelphia Eagle roster as a wide receiver, and I feel like with him on this team, he's going to be the X factor as a wide receiver because you cannot account for speed, and then
Can't
underneath AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goddard, you can't account for speed. So definitely an A plus.
Symone.
Yeah, I agree. An A. There was a little bit of drops early. It obviously didn't affect us in the end, but overall, definitely an A. Grant Collicatera, he got him some catches in there too.
Yeah.
Now he want to make a little noise. Now we about to elevate Dallas. But yeah, he had him some catches early. So yeah, overall A. Devontae with them little hands.
Them little hands.
Well, that 4th and 7, all I
Dang.
saw on my screen was them little green hands come up, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm taking Dawkins, bro. I'm bringing Dawkins on this team. If we could get Dawkins in his prime, oh my lord.
But yeah,
Yo,
I'm definitely
He on
giving
his
A.
prime, just go ahead and lock it up and let's win the Super Bowl.
I'm too
taking Dawkins.
attached, y'all. I'm too attached to these players. That's not a good thing, bro. I'm too attached.
Yeah. So does anybody got anything to say about the wide receivers to argue before we move on to the
You
defense?
know what we want to argue about.
What about
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It ain't the wide
Bro.
receivers.
I gotta argue.
Go ahead, Trey.
Well,
Start it off.
ain't even an argue. It's my petition. Get Smith to 1K. That's all I got to say.
Okay, baby.
All right.
Also,
I love it.
Quez Watkins, man, needs to get more respect. I don't care, man. Without him, I'm telling you right now, the safety, the DBs are not playing as far back without Quez Watkins on this team. He is our speedster. He's like our bootleg Deshaun Jackson type of guy that you have to be, you have to count for because you have to go deep. So
what you seeing, JC, real quick, just on the wide receivers, like we seeing the most complementary style of wide receiving. Like we got a big body wide receiver in AJ Brown.
Mm-hmm.
We got a separation, assassin in Devontae Smith. And then you got the speedster in Quez Watkins. So teams have to respect all three elements of this wide receiver group. So
And
don't forget about Pascal either. He do a lot of the dirty work, bro.
Stepped up too.
But I'm
A lot of the dirty work, the blocking, all that, bro. He a big part of this team too, and people don't even recognize it. He's a big part of this team. He plays special teams, everything. He an all around dude.
Wide receiver we got on the team is Covey, and
But
that's we know what it is. And listen, I mean, I'm still trying to upgrade his wide receiver position at some point. Covey got to go. I know he didn't had one game where he came out, we saw a little bit of excitement. But in my opinion, Covey still ain't it. So I'm gonna put that.
Everybody was like waiting for
trust the special teams.
Everybody's waiting for Quest to make his mark, but it had to take for Dallas Goddard to get hurt. So that's how deep our offense is. For real. Like people don't realize when Dallas comes back, Quest's gonna take a little bit of a backseat again. But at that point is like in a playoff game, when you really need it, we're gonna always have all of our three Batmans ready to roll, and they're gonna do their damn thing.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So let's get on to the defense. Hopefully, y'all got something to argue for the defense side of the ball. Notion game, what grade would you give the defense?
So I mean, I gotta give. I'm gonna stick with the A themes we got going on here. I mean, again, I do think Gannon has finally figured this I guess this team out and how to kind of utilize the talent he has. I mean, it's just good to see our D line getting to it. I mean, we seeing the production from Josh Sweat. This man didn't turn the corner.
What's the beat?
Hassan Reddick out there putting work. Listen, and honestly, I didn't see the true impact of Fletcher Cox out there. Again, I missed the game because I was traveling. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, that's probably another argument I'd make too. And I know a lot of y'all probably ain't going to feel it, but I'm still finding a way to keep Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox on this team is one of the key cogs on this D-line, whether he's playing or not. Hey, this man is a leader out there on this D-line, and I think the Eagles will really have some problems once he does go. But I hear what you're saying,
All right,
Trey.
Simone, because Simone got a tip, y'all.
Out of here. So,
All right, Simone.
All right, Simone.
No, thank you. Hey,
Simone.
All right, Simone. Yeah.
Hold it down for me, Notion. Hold it down for me,
I
Notion.
got you, bro. We gonna link it up. Y'all make sure y'all check Simone out. Hey, Eagle content,
Sure,
man,
yo.
you know she be
She a
going in.
dog.
So y'all show the
we
system.
need to have her on here. Simone, you're
Yo, Simone
honorary
a dog, though. Y'all
Virgin
need
Broad
peep. She
Street
a
member.
dog, bro.
Anytime you
She
want
a
to
dog.
come.
Yeah, there you go. Bergen just said it. Our honorary 5th, 6th member of the Birds of Broad Street. Anytime she wants.
Whenever you want to pull up, sis.
All right, y'all.
Anytime.
Yep. All right, so go ahead, BG. Well, what were you thinking about the defense, Notion?
Oh yeah, so the grade I'm gonna give him a solid A. Again, I'm gonna give the offense the better performance, the A plus, but I gotta give this defense an A. I don't think we had a pick or nothing like that on Daniel. But just the constant pressure that we getting on this kid. I mean, I'm seeing Marcus Epps. I gotta make an apology up here because listen, I didn't have confidence coming into this season for Marcus Epps holding down the safety spot. But oh my goodness, the grit that this kid's out there playing with, the hits, this kid is laying on these people.
Smoking everybody.
Salute to Marcus Epps for holding it down. I say sign that man also. So that's where
Smoking
I'm at.
everybody, yo. Yo. He keep getting penalties though, but he don't care though. He a hit hunter.
Hey, listen, he out there flying. I love it.
Yep, BG.
This defense, man, they've been playing lights out. You know, like I tell everybody, it's the no-namers that do things against our defense. You know, even in this game, who was that receiver that kept getting catches on us? Like, you don't even know his name right now.
I don't remember his
You
name.
know,
Yeah.
because he's a nobody. But whenever it comes to stars, star running backs, star receivers, star quarterbacks, we lay it to smack it down on their candy asses. And I expect this team to continue that. You know, Jordan Davis, you know, Fletcher Cox, Hargrave. This defensive line, man, Linval Joseph, you know, they're amazing. There's never ever, I can't even tell you the last time I seen a defensive line, you know, especially at the DT position, that is this deep. You know, Josh Sweat, we need to give him his flowers because Josh Sweat, every single year, he's been getting better and he's been getting better. You know, how many sacks does he have this year? Like he's
7.5.
It's
He
like
got like 7, yeah, like
I
7.
feel like
7.5.
every game I see him getting a sack. Like this guy's out there, he's sweating everybody off, and it's looking amazing, man. Like this defense is nothing to play with, and I'm not worried about nothing. They get an A plus from me.
Yep.
Why we got
Trey?
Washington? Why we got Commander fans in here? Y'all ain't y'all like 7-5 and 1 or something?
7, 5, and 1. Yep.
Bro, y'all can't hold out jockstrap. Y'all hype over that little 1 win. I mean, listen, that happens sometimes. But for the defense, man, I've been saying it in Notion and all y'all know. I was the only one that was sticking up for Gannon on this pen.
Whoa.
The only one.
Whoa.
Because I know.
said if we had linebackers, our defense would be good.
Yeah.
Because I know you can't run any scheme you try to run, you can't run without players. So it's like he got the players, he doing his thing now. What they were screaming like right before that what was it, the Titans game or the Packers game? We can't stop the run. What do you do? All right, listen, we're gonna load up to stop the run. I know my DB is good. I know
You
my
got
DB's
players.
good. We gonna load up this, stop this run. Once we get up on y'all, cause our offense so good, now we gonna feast on y'all, bro. All you had to do is get us dude the players. We was playing with Singleton last year. We was playing with what's the other dude we had that we cut him in like week 3? The boy we got from the Texans. What's his name?
Shit.
Nate Gary.
No, from the Vikings actually.
Vikings
Wilson.
from the Vikings. Yep.
Wilson.
Trash. He was trash. The only solid linebacker we had was TJ Edwards last year. And TJ Edwards looked like a dog this year. A dog, bro. And all you had to do was put players around him. We could cover in the back end. We could rush the passer. All we gotta do is stop the run. Once we stop the run,
still sus with some in-game adjustments, though, bro. I ain't gonna let that slide.
Man, come on,
bro. Look, man.
Come
Do you
on,
know?
Nathan.
Look, bro.
Notion. I know where you're about to go with this. That's false.
Oh, whoa.
No
Time
top
out.
running back has done nothing against the Eagles defense this whole year. Not
Go ahead,
Dalvin
Nelson.
Cook. Listen, we made Minnesota week 3.
Reason
not Dalvin Cook,
an
not
opportunity.
freaking Henry, not Saquon, not none of them. None of them has lit us up. It's always been nobody.
So hey, Notion, you know, Notion, you know.
Let Nelson respond, y'all. Let Nelson respond real quick, Trey.
Fellas, I contribute that to the players. I'm not saying, listen, I'm giving Gannon the slight credit. Yes, he's made his improvements. He's got the player personnel that he's got. Again, I salute him for the job that he's doing. But I ain't going to sit up here and act like there's games I'm still not nervous that Jonathan Gannon is still the liability on this team. If we lose, I guarantee it's going to be because of the defense. I guarantee that. Yes,
Trey, before you respond, let's let JC grade the defense, and then I'll let you respond. Go ahead, JC, quick.
Look, you know what, Notion, man? We on the same page.
Grade the defense first. Grade the defense first.
Okay,
grade the defense first.
Okay. A+. They got 7 sacks. All right. They got 7 sacks. I predicted 8. But now let me go in. Hold on. Hey, I agree with Notion, man. After that, you could drop any defensive coordinator back there, and the Eagles would have maybe the same amount or better success. There is so much. No. I think it's the players that we have. It's funny how that you mentioned. Oh,
please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, subscribe, comment, y'all.
Yeah. Do all that. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, notification bell. Look, no. Before we got sued, we could not stop the damn run at all. We got sued, Joseph. It's not Jonathan Gannon's system. It's the players that's making Jonathan Gannon look good. I don't care what anybody said. How the hell you have? Wait. Hold on.
We didn't have those players. None of that
made it. Put me on the big screen, Cool Cat. Put me on the big screen.
Last year we are
It's my turn. Listen, no. Hell no. I'm not gonna give Jonathan Okay, he get from a scale from 1 to 10. Jonathan Gannon get 5.
I can't wait to my turn. I can't wait to my turn
because he got the players. Last year, he didn't have the players. We all agree. This year, guess what? We cannot stop the run. We can't stop the run this year until we got the players. It's more
this
year,
like first 3 games?
Hold on,
it was like 2 games we couldn't stop the run.
Mute Burke. Mute him. Cool Cat.
It was like 2 games we couldn't stop the run.
All right, JC. Go ahead, JC.
All right. Thank you very much. Hey, look. All I'm saying is this. I think it is a 50-50 between Gannon and the players. Wow. But I really think it's the players. Wait. Well, we had a 9-10 game sample of Jonathan Gannon with these players, but we cannot stop the run. Until we got Sue and Joseph, that's when we was able to stop the run. I'm not going to give Jonathan Gannon 100% of the credit. Hell no. Bradbury and Slade is still playing 5 to 7, 10 yards back on these bum-ass wide receivers. Hell no. Jonathan Gannon is soft, and any defensive coordinator you put back there could do the same exact thing or better than Jonathan Gannon. I think he's playing scared. I'm watching it. I'm not a coach, but the slant is kicking our ass. You know why? Because our DBs are playing 5 yards back. It's easy to throw a slant. A quick slant is 1-2 yards. You in. There's nobody there. Nobody there. Safeties is not down. Nobody there. Your DBs are not like, are playing bump and run. None of that. You had the players. You had Slade. You have Bradbury. These dudes are literally 2 Pro Bowlers on our team, and you're not using them to their capabilities. You are still playing scared. F that. Jonathan Gannon get 50-50. I think it's more of the players than Jonathan Gannon scheme.
Who wants to respond before? As a matter of fact, hold on. Before we do it, hold on. Before I let Trey respond, go ahead and grade Jonathan Gannon, Shane, and Nick Sirianni. JC, go ahead.
Look.
Since we're talking about it.
But Shane Steichen to me get like a B. Like, what I mean? Hey, there's some game plans. I'm like, hey, you have the offensive line. You have the running backs. Why aren't we running the ball? I don't want to see my quarterback running the ball, like literally have design plays unless he have to scramble for a first down. You have Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Gainwell. So the game plan to me for Shane Steichen is still a little bit off. I don't want to see Jalen Hurts get hurt. If Jalen Hurts get hurt, we're done. We're like, if we are barbecue chicken, we're cooked, we're done, we're out. So I definitely want to see, if you're going to do design runs, give it to your running backs. Yo, this is week 13, week 14. These guys are banged up. They have taken a lot of hits. So I don't want to see design run for Jalen Hurts unless he has to scramble. So I'm going to give him a B, because of that. And then, of course, Jonathan Gannon, I give him a solid B. I think it's more the players than his scheme.
All right. Go ahead, Trey, respond. But before you respond, grade Shane, Nick, and Gannon, then you can respond.
I'm giving all of them an A. All of them.
All right, go ahead, respond.
All right, so
let me hear this Jonathan Gannon defense party.
Me too.
Let me hear.
I'm gonna give y'all some defenses. Right?
Hold on. Here's your solo. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give y'all some great defenses in NFL history, and I want y'all to name the defensive coordinator. Baltimore Ravens. What's that? Was 0-1? Who was their defensive coordinator?
Man, it was
Silence.
Ray Lewis.
Silence.
Ray Lewis.
Silence.
Ray Lewis.
Silence.
That's who the D coordinator was, brother. Ray freaking Lewis.
That's what I'm saying. They had the players. We have players. We have players, but Gannon is running some beautiful ass schemes, disguising defense. How you think that rookie came in and got an interception on Aaron Rodgers? That was just a disguise, right? That was a defensive disguise, right? And Gannon called that, right? Right?
Okay, but he getting a pass for everything else?
What's everything else? We 12-1.
Did you not see the first few games of the season when we were struggling stopping the run?
We're top 5 in every defensive category.
The back half of the season, though.
It's situationally is what I'm saying. Listen, when we
before you respond, grade Gannon, Shane, and Nick, and then I'll let you respond.
No, they all getting A's. I'm in the same boat. Like at the same time, like I said, I don't want this to come on here like I'm just negatively knocking Jonathan Gannon. I think he's doing a great job. But at the end of the day, all of that is getting masked by the talent that we have. We got a freaking defense full of loaded Pro Bowlers pretty much. So listen, Gannon, again, he's my biggest concern of this team. That's
Darius Slay is getting beat on slants on a.
Why is that? He's playing 7 yards back. It's easy to get beat off the slants.
If y'all watch, he's up on him. It's the footwork. It don't got nothing to do with Gannon.
Hell no. I've never seen
slants.
Nah, man. No.
Bro,
Every time I seen a
I can
Slay,
pull up 6 or 7 highlights.
Hold up.
Jason, go ahead,
Every time-
Jason. Wait. Let Trey talk. Let Jay talk.
I can pull up 6 to 7 highlights with Darius Slay get his ass whooped on kicks on slants, and he's pressing. He's pressing. Come on, bro.
Go ahead, Jason.
Nobody just
BG.
all I'm
mans up
saying is
on
this.
nobody. Nobody just plays press defense on nobody in the NFL. In the NFL, bro.
Man.
In the
Yo,
NFL.
there's no way. Yo, I'm watching these replays. I mean, I do. Look, for those of you who don't know, I do play-by-play for the Eagles every game unless I'm at the game. And every time I see a slant happening, it's 5 to 7 yards back. There's no way.
Running the
A
slant
slant
is
is
not
a quick
man to man.
slant.
If you
Quick
play
slants
5
like
to
this.
7 yards
Boom,
back,
boom,
we're not
boom,
playing
boom.
man to man. So you know who that slant?
Wait,
You know who that
hold
slant
up.
is on? That linebacker ain't get the proper depth.
No,
That's what it is.
The thing is, like I'm talking about press is 1 or 2 yards. You have 5 yards to bump and run these guys, and there's no way. I'm watching Slay. Yes, I agree with you. He probably got beat a couple times, but I'm telling you, a lot of time these slants happening, he is 5 to 7 yards back. A slant. I play football. A slant is the easiest throw to get off. You know why? Because he's just going straight through, and guess what? There's no linebacker there.
Y'all
There's
just
nothing
nitpicking.
there.
Y'all just nitpicking at this point. Y'all nitpicking. He supposed to just shut down everything. He supposed to shut down everything. Oh, you're not supposed to get nothing on us.
That's not what
Nothing
I'm
on us.
saying, though.
Y'all
That's not what I'm
nitpicking.
saying.
We top 5 in every defensive statistical category. And y'all saying it's the
Every
players?
category.
Somebody
Yeah,
got to
bro.
call this shit. Somebody has to
Every
call this shit.
category. Preach.
Yo, I
Somebody.
hear you. Hey, look, one trade. I hear you, brother. I hear you. But you cannot tell me if you had the Giants defense, Bradbury was considered a bust, wash, trash, because he was on the Giants defense last year. What happened? You got players around him. You got a top 5 defensive line to get pressure on the opposite quarterback. And guess what happened? This dude is number 1 in the NFL. Like literally tied with the defense, that DB from the Seattle Seahawks. Like Wood, I think his name is the rookie. Yo, this
Number
dude
4,
is
JC.
that dude. Yo,
Number 4.
Yo, he's that dude. Why?
He number
Guess
4,
what?
Darius
You
Slay number
getting
8.
pressure. You getting pressure though. It's not because of the scheme that Gannon is calling. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give Gannon a pass.
So they're
I
not
still
getting
see some
pressure because of the
issues.
5-man front. And that's what
They
Jonathan
don't
Gannon
get pressure
calling.
with you. See, the thing is, they do not play 5-man front. They play
What?
4-man front. You know how many times I'm saying
JC.
throw one?
JC.
No, hold on.
They
No.
defense
Go
is
back.
the 5-3. So how they play?
Bro.
Not playing 4-man
Bro,
fronts. I mean,
I'm telling you
5-man
right
fronts.
now. I'm telling you right now, the Eagles do not play more 5-man front than 4-man front. I watched every game. There's 4 guys rushing, and he's depending on them to get to the quarterback. Once we start putting 5-man front, it's over. Go back and watch every game. I promise you. I'm willing to bet everything I own. I'm telling you right now. The Eagles do not play.
Hold on. Before I let you respond, Trey, we gotta get BG the grade. Go ahead, BG, quick.
Man, our defense get an A+, man.
All right, go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, Trey.
Hey, JC, if we not playing 5-man fronts, right? Just listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
If we not playing 5-man fronts, right?
Go ahead.
How is Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Hargraves, Fletcher Cox, and Reddick all rushing? That's 5 men, right? That's 5 men on damn near every play, bro.
It's not. It's bro. I promise you, the Eagles play a 4-man front. They drop 7. That's why we are allowing 4.6 yard completion. That's why, because we are dropping 7. We only trying to rush 4. Every time we get pressure on the quarterback, it's literally almost a 5-man front, or they faking the cover 0, which quarterback gets so confused and let a guy a misassignment. I'm telling you right now, it's not a 5-man front. Eagles play a 4-man front. Like I'm almost guys that's 7% of the time. It's a 4-man front.
Reddick got 10 sacks. You do understand that, right? He's a linebacker.
I do. That's why.
He's a linebacker.
He's 101. He will beat anybody. Who cares if he's a linebacker? But
they're not playing him at defensive end, though. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not playing him at defensive end. They're playing him at outside linebacker. He's rushing on like 80% of the time.
Hey, do you watch the Eagles play? Do you?
Every fucking week. Every week, bro.
No. There's no way we are getting into this back and forth if you watch the Eagles play. The Eagles play a 4-man front all the freaking time. I'm yelling, bring one more guy. I do play-by-play every time. I'm like, why are we not bringing one guy? Not two, but one guy. There's no way you watch the Eagles play. You're watching the highlights, brother. You're watching the highlights of the sacks. You are not watching the Eagles play because there's no way you could sit there and have a 30-minute argument back and forth with me if the Eagles are playing a 4 or 5-man front. They're not.
Can you listen to me, JC? Can you listen?
Go ahead.
Hassan Reddick is an outside linebacker. You understand what that is, right?
Yeah, he could be.
You understand what an outside linebacker is, right?
It's still 4-man front.
No, this what you, bro. How? This is what I'm trying to say. How? If Brandon Graham on the field
because they are not in at the same time.
Of the snap. Josh Sweat is on the field like 80 to 85% of the snaps. Fletcher Cox, Hargraves, even when Sue and Linval Joseph is in there, it's still a 5-man front, bro. It don't matter if Hassan Reddick back here and he walks up to the line. That's a 5-man front, bro. A 5-man front.
What the hell is what? Wait. Hold up. You start with a 5 and then you drop somebody back. That's still considered a 5-man front?
Who said drop back? I say he starts back here and he walks up to the line.
All right, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like Drew said here, they do mix it up. At the end of the day, listen, Jonathan Gannon is good at what he does. What's his philosophy? Prevent the big play, right?
Exactly.
Look, I'm not knocking Gannon for the job he's doing. He's doing a phenomenal job. But at the same time, all I'm saying is talent that we have on this defense is carrying Gannon. That's all I'm saying. And I still have this gut feeling that at some point, if the Eagles do fall, have a bad game, whatever the case may be, we're going to be talking about the defense. That's all I'm going to be saying. And
so how many times Gannon saved us, though?
Gannon is doing what he
How many times Gannon saved us, though, Notion? How many times Gannon saved us?
Okay. How many times has he saved us?
Saved us.
Man, look.
Saved us. We would have lost that.
How many times,
without getting in that defense, right?
Yeah.
We would have lost that Colts game without getting in that defense. We would have lost that Colts game without getting in that defense. We would have lost that Washington game if we couldn't get them dudes off the field.
30%.
Let you go.
We would have lost that Washington game. Like, think about it.
We did lose the Washington game.
We lost, but that wasn't the defense fault. That was the offense fault. We turned the ball over 3 times.
No, that was the defense. You cannot get off the field.
Bro, oh my
what
God,
you mean wasn't the defense?
Listen,
we could not stop
JC.
the run, bro. We couldn't stop the run. That's
y'all
why
keep
we
saying we
lost.
couldn't stop the run. Bro, they ran the ball 50 times and they averaged 3.3
We could not stop the run. Their conversion was like, yo. What you mean? The Washington Commanders was a 3-2-1. They literally had the ball for 40 minutes of the game.
Guess what happened?
You can't stop the run.
Guess what happened?
What?
We turned the ball over 3 times. 3 times. We still could have won that game.
Your defense is tired, bro. Okay, all right.
They tired because our offense goes 3 and out every time. Every time. That's why they tired.
Answer me this, though. If
our offense went 3 and out on fucking 4 or 5 straight possessions.
Wait. Okay, all right, cool. The offense went 3 and out. Why the hell then we ain't let them go 3 and out? You know why? We can't stop the run, bro.
If you get 3, JC, if you getting 3.3 yards a carry, right? First down, you running the ball, 3 yards. Second down, you running the ball, 3 yards. Third and short, You're running
That's,
the football.
Okay.
Bro, every time, that whole second half, we shut that team down. We couldn't do nothing. Dallas Goedert fumbled. Quaz fumbled. Jalen Hurts threw that interception. Bro, we could have blew that team out for real. Even with them running the ball 50 times. Even with them running it 50 times. Come on, bro. Y'all got to understand the game of football. That's what I be trying to tell people. You got to understand. If we don't got them 3 turnovers, we win that football game. We win it.
Yo, hey,
At
the
least 3
Commanders
touchdowns.
rush for 152 yards, right? They had
What is 152
time of
yards,
possession,
JC?
40 minutes, huh?
Bro, they only had it 40 minutes because we couldn't do nothing on offense. Nothing.
Third
Going
down.
3 and out.
Third downs, Trey. They was completing those
down.
coach. Listen, looking at their third down completion that game when we lost to Washington, they went 12 for 21 on third down.
12 for 21 third downs. 21
for
third
21.
We were 5 for 8.
Y'all
We were
understand
trash
that
on
ratio,
offense.
right? Y'all understand that ratio, right? That means they got off the field a lot of times.
Who?
That means they got
Who
off the
got
field
off the
a lot
field?
of times.
Who?
Bro.
Our offense? Yes, absolutely. We was trash. We got off the field. But our defense, they stayed on the field.
The only way.
21 third down attempts.
The only
Just think
way.
about that. 21 third down attempts.
All right, go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, Trey.
Bro,
Because we
the
got to talk
only
about the
way your
Bears
team
sooner or
can
later.
get killed
We
in
got to
time
talk
of
about the Bears
possession
sooner or later.
if your
So go ahead.
offense not doing shit. If we had the ball and we was marching down the field and we was chewing up some clock too, that's the only way you don't get killed in time of possession.
Hey,
I don't care
Trey,
what you do. I don't care what
right.
you do.
I would agree with you if we had the Colts game. The Colts
Look at their running
game
backs.
proved-
Look at their running backs.
Wait. Hold on,
Did
wait,
any
wait,
of their
wait.
running backs
Wait.
have over 100
Hold
yards?
up. Wait.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead,
Colts-
JC. Go ahead, JC.
All right, because the Colts game was a prime example of what you was talking about. The Colts game was, we was in it. Our defense was getting off the field against Jonathan Taylor. We literally held this dude to under 100 yards. I agree with you with them. If we had to get the Colts 21 attempt on third down, there's no way we would have won that game. So that's the difference I'm trying to tell you right here. The Colts game was a prime example how our defense stepped up. I agree with you in there. That was the defensive game that Jonathan Gannon won. He blitzed at the right time. 30%. I said 30% because watching these games and actually doing play-by-play for these games, you see a lot. You literally see the replays. You watching the game. And I'm telling you right now, Jonathan Gannon saved the Eagles 30% of the time, and Jalen Hurts was the rest.
All right. Trey, final word before we talk about the Bears.
I'm just saying, bro, I kind of look at defense different to y'all. It's like, bro, defense is, we get y'all off the field, we expecting our offense to score. Your offense can't score, it's not the defense fault. Because that whole second half, I ain't gonna lie, they murdered us on the ground in that first half. That second half of that game, Gannon and them put the clamps on them dudes. They couldn't do nothing. They were going 3 and out at the 3 and out at the 3 and out. We couldn't score. We could not score. We scored that one time with Devontae Smith. After that, Goddard turnover, Quest turnover. You put your defense back on the field. These dudes is tired. Tired, bro. Tired. I play defense, I play offense. If we not scoring, we not winning. We're not winning that game if we not scoring. No matter what you say. We can get y'all to field boatloads of time. If we not scoring, that game over.
Okay.
It's over.
Right, but
they did all that rushing. Look, they did all that rushing and only put up 17 points.
Okay.
17
All right.
points.
All right. Go JC last time, and then we got to go to the Bears. Last
All
one.
right, cool. All right.
Go ahead, Jason.
One Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this. 13 plays, 75 yards. 12 plays, 49 yards. 16 plays, 86 yards. 8 plays, 30 yards. 14 plays, 66 yards. 5 plays, 32 yards. And so you tell me, is that the offense on the field or the defense can't get them off the field?
Well, look at the offense.
Plays,
look at the offense.
all these
You looking at the
double-digit
defense.
plays
Look at the
is
offense.
the defense.
Look at the offense. Look at the offense. Look at that first half. How many times we went 3-0? Look at it.
Listen,
Look
all
at
I'm gonna
it.
say is this. Quick, just mention because apparently I need to chill. Me and Trey Rock, I gotta sit with you during the game, brother. You gonna have to reinstill some confidence
You
in
gotta
me.
watch it with me, Notion. You
Bro,
gotta
we
watch
gonna
it
have
with me.
because I'm gonna
You
tell
gotta
you right
watch
now,
it
when
with
I'm
me.
watching Jonathan Gannon, I have nerves. I shouldn't. You wouldn't think that I would, but
So
I'm
you
gonna tell
got
you right now,
nerves at Steichen too? So
Well,
if
hold
you
on,
I
got
have
him at
more
Gannon, you
confidence.
gotta have the
I
same
have
nerves
more
as Steichen.
confidence. I have more confidence in our offensive production than I do on the defense. I don't know why.
How though? How?
Bro, because we have issues. It's been a predominant issue in Philly. I don't care
We
what you
don't
want
have
to, how you
issues.
look at it, stopping the run. Why did we have to bring talent in here? Because we had a problem stopping the run. So listen, defense is always going to be my.
Why we had to bring Notion? Why we had to bring
Okay.
talent in here on offense? Because we wasn't putting up points, right?
But that's an
We got
off-season,
AJ
though.
Brown.
Like,
We
that's
got
an
AJ Brown,
off-season,
so he can
bro.
make a
That's an
difference, right?
off-season.
Bro,
Every team upgrade in the
It
off-season.
don't matter.
We're one of the
It don't
top
matter.
scoring
You
teams
make
in the league,
adjustments to
Trey
your
Rock.
team when you need to make adjustments to your team. It don't matter. It don't matter when it is. Why we bring in 17? Why we bring J.J. in? Huh? Home
Because
run
we
hitter,
needed-
right?
I
We
mean,
needed
We were
offense,
still
right?
the
It was
top
cold in
5
the off-
offense when we brought Ajayi in.
We wasn't the top
bottom
5 offense when we brought a J.J.
We
in.
was.
We
We
was
were.
mid-pack. We was mid-pack.
Hell no.
Bro, we was mid-pack, bro.
Oh my God.
Listen, we can
Oh,
do this
that's
all
Torrey
day,
Smith.
fellas.
Outside
We can
Jeffrey
do
wasn't
this
no
all
top
day.
5 offense, bro.
At the
Like,
end
come
of the
on.
day, Jonathan
Come on.
Gannon is getting the job done. Everybody's gonna have their feelings on Gannon. Again, the jury's still out. If it was to come down to right now to say, would you sign Gannon to an extension contract? It sounds like, and I don't know, Trey Rock, would you sign Gannon right now to some kind of an extension as a, I guess, your D coordinator?
The second year, I signed him, bro. I signed him.
Yes.
Man,
God extending.
I'm looking at another year.
All right, let's ask the question. Let's ask the question. Before we get to the Bears, let's ask that question. Notion, would you sign Jonathan Gannon, yes or no?
Right now, absolutely not. I still need to see more. I'm not signing nothing with Jonathan Gannon until I see. Listen, I got to see the playoffs. I'll double check back in at that point in time. But for me to come out here and say that I'm confident and, I think JG is, one of the best defensive coaches. No, I think it's the players and the way that they're actually playing out there. Yes, I get Jonathan Gannon's calling the plays, but at the same time, listen, we didn't have 2 teams this year. 2 teams put up over 30-something plus points on us. Oh, I'm looking at the defense. I know there's one game, which everybody wants to say is the Washington game and all of that. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm looking at the defense. How many points did Washington put up on us that day? Was it 32?
30.
Yeah.
32.
That wasn't the defense. The 32 wasn't the defense.
Hold on, Trey. Go ahead, Notion, quick.
No, I'm just saying the 32 wasn't the defense.
It wasn't all
That was
solely on the defense, but at the same
the
time,
32.
my concern
They
with
scored.
this defense is the run defense, bro. And that's until I've seen the changes. But again, at the same time, I'm not sitting up here signing Gannon. Y'all got me messed up. I'm gonna wait to see what it look like in the playoffs.
BG, quick. Would you sign Jonathan Gannon, yes or no?
Yeah, man, he done did what he needed to do. Like I said, the only big time running backs that ever did anything against us was no namers. Like all the studs, the Barkleys, the Henrys, the Cooks. Those guys were shut down because he knew how to shut them down. So I think that Gannon's done a great job this year, and I want to see him continue to do it.
Man, y'all signing everybody. Man, y'all signing Gannon. Y'all signing Miles. Man, we about to be broke as I don't know what come next year, straight struggling. But look, I get it. We got to make some moves regardless. But again, Trey, we got to watch a game, brother. You got to still instill this confidence that you got with JG.
Nah, for sure.
I'm nervous every game watching our defense.
Sure.
Watching our defense, bro. And that's just what it is. I got more confidence in the
But
offense.
have you been concerned over the last 3 games, Notion?
What happened?
Have
The
you been
last 3
concerned
games.
over the last 3 games?
Last 3 games.
I love
What
it.
about the last 3?
That's what I'm saying. That's Gannon. That's
Bro,
Gannon.
that's the
That's
players.
talent.
That's the
How was the
talent.
players? Look,
That's
we added 2
talent.
players. We added 2 players. Now we can just
You
stop.
stopped the run.
Trey, quick.
Bro, we've added
Hold on, y'all.
That is talent, bro.
Hold
Chauncey
on.
is not no punk. You know what I'm saying?
What good defense you know that didn't have talent? Jim Johnson defense. That was talent then,
Midway
right?
through the season? Midway through the
Jim
season?
Johnson. Jim
Correct?
Johnson defense. That was talent, right?
This is a more talented roster, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at the Jim Johnson defense, but yes, I believe this roster right now has
It's not.
more talented players
Trotter,
than
Hugh Douglas, Javon Curse. Talent. Talent. Donkey.
Okay. We
Trey.
could do the same thing now, is what I'm saying, and we could probably extend the list further on defense.
But he's a Hall of Famer. You gotta have players that have a great defense. You got to. It don't matter who you is. You gotta have name one defensive coordinator that's in the Hall of Fame that didn't have great players.
But,
Right.
yo,
That's
it
fair
is
enough.
such
I get
a
that. You gotta have talent. You gotta have the players.
Yes.
You gotta have talent.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying is,
but
bro,
You can't
we
turn
saw
scrubs in
last
the
year,
fucking
Gannon
Kings,
didn't
bro.
have the talent. He didn't have the talent last year. He
No,
looked like
at all.
Cheeks last year. He looked like Cheeks. Yes.
Yep.
This year, he added talent. So,
Okay, I understand.
Okay, Trey,
Respect
what you
the talent,
pay?
but
What
you
you pay
gotta,
Gannon,
you got
Trey?
to
What you
deal
pay
with all the
Gannon?
personalities. You gotta be a good defensive coordinator to deal with all them personalities, them alpha males. You
Trey,
got
would you
to,
pay Gannon?
huh?
Would you pay Gannon? Yes or no?
I'm re-signing him. I'm re-signing him for sure, bro. He's doing a hell of a job this year. Hell of a job this year. I'm re-signing him. We held the Vikings to what, 10 points? High power offense. We held Derrick Henry to 26 yards, 26 to 30 yards. That's a high power running game. Saquon Barkley couldn't get off. Aaron Jones couldn't get off. Aaron Rodgers had 147 yards passing on us, bro. That's a great defensive coordinator.
But he got hurt.
my man said, great.
All right,
Bro,
He got hurt in the fourth quarter.
MG in the
He got hurt in the
category.
fourth quarter, though.
Jason, would you pay him?
After halftime, he got hurt.
He got hurt in the fourth
Jason,
quarter, bro.
would you pay Gannon?
All right, hey, before I answer that, I'm going to take a little second to rebuttal one Trey Rock right here. Because the internet is a mother effer.
Please,
Right?
if y'all, please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes.
Please.
Please do. Please do. But the internet is a mother effort because in 2017, the Eagles was 13-3, right? Their offense was number 3 out of 32, averaging 28.6 points per game, and their defense was letting up 18.4, which was ranked fourth defense that year. So, like I said, talent. Hey, whatever you say, one Trey, but talent beats everything.
The NFL is talent, period, though. Period.
Yeah, but you just said
If that was the case, it wouldn't be no
like,
defensive coordinators in the Hall of Fame. If it was just
but
talent.
you just said
The
that
NFL
we were
is talent.
giving up more. I was just trying to rebuttal
We
your
better than
argument.
everybody on offense and defense because of talent. It don't got nothing to do with the coordinators.
That's right.
If we playing it how y'all playing it, it don't got nothing to do with the coordinators. We just better than everybody because we got talent.
See, I gave credit to Jonathan Gannon with the Colts game when he called the proper blitz. When we was my butthole was this tight when the Colts had the ball, only needing a field goal to win the game. He called a masterful game plan because he called the blitz. He was bringing pressure. That is Jonathan Gannon. But I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, look, here's what it is. I would not resign Jonathan Gannon because I feel like that you could drop any defensive coordinator with talent, with the same talent, and get the same results, if not a little bit better. Hey, and look, how dare you mention Jim Johnson with the same breath as Jonathan Gannon?
I'm just saying.
Don't ever
That's the
mention
bullshit
Jim
I'm talking about.
Johnson.
That's the
Because Jim
bullshit I'm talking
Johnson
about, bro.
was one of the most aggressive defensive coordinator
I'm talking
I've
about,
ever
bro.
watched. No.
It don't matter how aggressive you is. You can't be aggressive without good blitzers, good players, great fucking players. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wait.
The NFL is players. The NBA is players. It's players. Fuck the coach.
I hear you.
Fuck the coach.
Guess what?
Fuck all that.
Byron
The NBA is
Maxwell.
players. It's
Byron
talent.
Maxwell.
It's
Byron
talent.
Maxwell. Byron Maxwell
What did you say about Maxwell for? We went like 4 or 5
Trash.
with them.
This dude was considered the hottest DB coming out of them Seattle. The Eagles signed him.
And he played with Earl Thomas and Richard Sherman, Bobby Wagner, all them dudes. He was ass. We all knew he was ass before he came here.
No, we did not. He was the hottest DB.
No. Over there too. They were just making up for it.
System. See, in one trade. Is the system that he was in, the aggressiveness of the Seattle Seahawks that catfished us. We got catfished by Byron Maxwell because he had talent, rushing, aggressive defense. That this quarterback was throwing lobs, and Byron Maxwell was like, "I got this."
If we're gonna say Byron Maxwell, we gotta put Najee in there. We gotta put Rogers Camardi in there. We gotta put a lot of them dudes in there. They all was good over there because of scheme. And then they got here and they was buns. All of them. Rogers Camardi, Nandi, Maxwell, Kiko Alonso, all them dudes was ass. They just was in a good scheme.
Okay, all right.
And that's defensive coordinator, right? That's defensive coordinator, right?
Because I know you kind of mentioned some Hall of Fame names. And I'd just like to know too. But pretty much, well, my man, salute to my man Jamal Brown. My man says, hold up. The question was, hold up. What makes a defensive coordinator Hall of Fame worthy?
Exactly. The players around him. That's
style
any
of play
defensive
too.
coordinator.
It's style of play. It's more style of play.
Look.
All right. Hey, just give me 10 seconds.
Go ahead.
You could have some buns as DBs, but if you're aggressive enough, you could get to the quarterback. They will make those DBs look like Pro Bowlers because of tip passes, just panicking, on the quarterback side. The style of play is important. But your Byron Marshall was ass. We gave him one of the biggest contract in NFL history. For what? He catfished us.
He ain't catfish us. He catfished the NFL, and we was just the dudes that paid him. So he bombed on us a little bit more. But he catfished the whole NFL. That market for Byron Maxwell was big as hell. Big as hell. And he was trash. And you can see he was trash in Seattle. It's just they made up for it. Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, Bobby Wagner.
Talent. Keep going. Talent. Yes, you're proving my point. Talent.
No, I'm not proving your point. You know how I'm not proving your point? Because you said, how can I disrespect Jim Johnson by bringing up Jonathan Gannon name? Brian Dawkins, Lito Shepard, Sheldon Brown, Jeremiah Trotter. Bro, names. Javon Curse, Hugh Douglas. Names.
Okay. You think that Jim Johnson, if he wasn't Jim Johnson was not known for the players, he was known for his aggressiveness. That's what made Jim Johnson Jim Johnson.
You can't be aggressive if you don't got good players. You can't be aggressive. You can't trust them people on the outside to hold up.
Proved that Byron Maxwell was ass and the Seahawks were still aggressive.
Maxwell was one player though. They had Hall of Fame players. Hall of Fame players, bro. Hall of Fame. Want me to name them again? Earl Thomas, Bobby Wagner, Richard Sherman. Bro, Hall of Fame
listen,
players.
we could do this all day. Hey, Cool Cat, brother, let's get on to these Bears, bro.
Hey, and salute to everybody because now we passed the 2 hour and 32 minutes. So salute to everybody.
Trying to find weaknesses in our team, like. We ain't sitting at 12-1. Don't get lost.
Ain't no weaknesses. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not no weaknesses.
We ain't got no weaknesses.
We nitpicking at this point. We nitpicking.
Yeah,
we 12-1.
That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question, though. One Trey. That wasn't the question. Do we have weaknesses?
What was the question?
We was going position by position. Would you sign this, and why would you sign it? The question was not weaknesses. It was dressed. Hey, would you sign this person because of why? That was it.
But who y'all signing because of why? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Man, we're not gonna go down this road.
Y'all giving Bradbury. What kind of contract you giving Bradbury, JC? He's 30 years old.
I'm giving him.
He got cut by two teams. He's 30 years old. He got cut by two teams. What kind of contract you giving?
He didn't get cut by two teams. He was a free agent.
By two teams.
No. See, you're mistaken.
Can
He
we
was
talk
free
about the
agent
Bears? Can
with
we
the
talk about the Bears?
Panthers and the
We gotta talk about
Giants,
the
who threw
Bears.
a buttload of money
We're
on
looking
him.
past the
But that
Bears.
was signed for 3 years, $30 million.
And they cut him at the 2.
Guys, can we talk
They
about the
cut him
Bears
at the
now?
2.
Can we talk
Let's
about the
get
Bears
into
now?
that. Run it
Can
through.
we
The
talk about the Bears
Bears.
now? Because we're looking past the
Bears.
Bears, talking about our own team. We're looking past the Bears, and we should. Can we talk about the Bears? All
Let's
right.
talk about the Bears. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
let's talk
fault.
about the Bears
Yo,
because we're
what's up?
looking past
Hold
the
on, cool
Bears.
cat. Hold on. I love all of y'all. I love these football debates, bro.
I ain't no problem.
This what I
Hey,
do
I
when you get my
know.
heart pumping,
It's
bro.
just we're
You get my heart pumping. I apologize. I'm not yelling
Yo,
at
this
you.
No,
needs to be
y'all
a
Yelling at
Friday
good.
night
I
live.
just be passionate
Cool
about
cat.
it.
Hey,
I just be
arrange
passionate
a
about it.
Friday night live where none of us gotta get up at old dark 30 like me. I gotta get up at like 4 o'clock to go to work. So arrange a Friday night live and bring as many Eagles content creators on as you can, and I guarantee you it might go 6-8 hours debate.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Yeah, wait
We
till
going to
next
3.
week when we bring Cowboy fans in here. Just wait till next week. So anyway, let's talk about these Bears because we've been arguing about our team. We forgot we got a game on Sunday. So Notion Gang, talk about what you want to see from this team against the Bears. Because we arguing about our team. We forgot that we got the Bears coming up. So go ahead and talk about the Bears.
We got the Bears coming up, and I mean, where's this game at? Actually, is this one in Chicago?
FedEx.
It's in
No, not
Chicago,
FedEx.
yeah.
It's in Chicago. It's in Chicago.
Okay, so this one's in Chicago. I mean, honestly, again, this should be easy work for the Eagles. I know it's an NFL team and all of that. That's fine any given Sunday, but this should be another dub. Plain and simple as that. Stick to what the Eagles have been doing. Again, the Bears, they're really not a good team this year. Let's just keep it at what it is. So this needs to be a game. The Eagles need to continue doing what they're doing, run the ball effectively. I mean, I would come out. I'm gonna give Gannon the utmost on this game. I'd have him playing that prevent the big play defense because again, I don't even think the Bears got a running back. Who's their running back in
They got what's the
Montgomery.
You're not trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
Nobody even
young
knows.
man?
So forget that. I'm saying this. We need to go ahead, Gannon, prevent the big play. Go out there with your little play personnel package that you need to go out there with. I think the defense will get the job done. And I see Jalen Hurts continuing his MVP track. So pretty much, I mean, I see us pretty much handling up on Chicago as we need to. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, BG, Bears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Montgomery.
man, we're going there. We're gonna lay the smack down on the Bears. I know Justin. What's his name again?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. You know,
Here we already forgetting his name already. Justin Fields.
he's been playing pretty good football. You know, running that football. But I think that knowing that he is that dangerous on the offensive side of the ball, it's gonna make our defense play at a higher level, and we're gonna stop him and do what we've been doing. The Eagles go 14-1 or 13-1.
Trey.
The big thing is the Bears defense is horrible. I feel like we're gonna put up points on these dudes. It's just Justin Fields. I mean, dude's special. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. He's special. I mean, they lost they top wide receiver Darnell Mooney. They got St. Brown over there. They got a couple of little dudes that can catch passes, but I feel like it's gonna be more. The Philadelphia Eagles kind of struggle with mobile quarterbacks, so it's gonna be a stopping Justin Fields' legs type game. I feel like we're gonna put up 30-ish, 40-ish points on them. It's just we can't give up 30-ish, 40-ish points. So, I mean, I feel like if our defense holds
Who
solid,
that gonna be on no Trey? They put up
it's gonna be
30,
on
40
Gannon.
points.
It's gonna be on
Okay.
Gannon.
All right. Just as long as
No,
we know
no,
that right
matter
now.
of fact,
Go ahead,
it's
finish,
not
Trey.
gonna be on
Finish,
Gannon.
Trey.
Matter of
Finish.
fact, put it in your words, it's gonna be on the players. Because y'all said defensive coordinators don't matter. So it's gonna be on the defense, it's gonna be on the defensive players. The Hassan Reddicks, the Josh Sweats, the Darius Slays, Bradbury, 30-year-old ass. It's gonna
It
be on
ain't
them
gonna be on the
dudes.
playing 10 yards back though. None of
It's
that.
gonna
Though,
be
right?
on the players. It's gonna be on the players. Defensive
JC,
coordinators don't matter. Defensive
JC.
coordinators don't matter, so it's gonna be on the players to stop Justin Fields.
Respect.
So I mean, I feel like we're gonna walk away. We're gonna handle this game. I ain't gonna say easily, but I mean, because it is a road game in Chicago. I mean, so it's gonna be. I give us like a 20-ish point win.
Yeah, we're about
20-ish
to do our prediction next. We're about to do our prediction next. Go ahead, JC, quick.
All right. So first of all, I'm gonna come with some facts, man. Look, the Bears have 14 receiving touchdowns. 14 the whole year. 14 receiving touchdowns. That's pathetic. All right. So hey, we're not even worried about their passing game because their passing game is non-existent. All right. So number one, they have 16 rushing touchdowns. All right, but Justin Fields is their leading rusher, 905 yards, averaging 7.1 yards a carry. He got 8 touchdowns by himself. And remember, he did not start the whole season. So we definitely have to be worried about that. His mobility is going to kill us a little bit. I thought that this type of game might be a little bit closer because the Philadelphia Eagles do have problems when it comes to mobile quarterback. Ryan Tannehill, what was the leading rusher for the Tennessee Titans? Daniel Jones, I almost guarantee, was right next to Barkley because they were mobile. So we need to be mindful of that because they might use the RPO, use Montgomery, use Herbert, to try to slow the Eagle pass rushers down a little bit, but definitely 900 rushing yards, and you wasn't even the starter to start the season. It's a lot. This dude have been rushing over 100 yards a game, almost
Montgomery
200 yards a
back.
game. So definitely you need to look out for that. But I see the Eagles. If we could stop the run, stopping the run is the key. Basically, from here on every game that we play, stopping the run is the key. Now you make Justin Fields do something that he's not really great at. And they don't have the wide receivers or the weapons to throw down the field, just like we did with Daniel Jones. You neutralize the run, you win this game easily.
So let's make our predictions. I got 30 to 10 birds. It's not even going to be close. So go ahead, Notion.
I'm gonna give the Eagles. I'm gonna give us 35, and I'm gonna give Chicago. I'm gonna give them 18. So, yeah, I mean, I think we handle business, but again, I'm kind of with y'all. I think Justin Fields. He's gonna be the biggest problem on the team. And again, I think he's gonna get his. They average like 20 points a game, I guess overall. So, I see him putting up some points. They're gonna be playing at Soldier Field. Guys, let's go and rock with it. 18. Chicago 30, 35 Eagles. Let's get it.
BG?
38-14.
Sheesh.
Trey?
In this game, you gotta actually pick your rush lanes wisely because Justin Fields really give you what Kyler Murray gave us when we played the Cardinals. Like, this dude can take off. He's going to take off. Ain't no he can. He's going to take off. He one read right now. He don't really have no wide receivers out there, so he one read. You ain't rushing your right passing lanes, he gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give him 21, 38-ish. Philadelphia Eagles.
There you go. And JC?
Hey, some more facts, man. I'm all about facts, man. The Chicago Bears are 32nd in passing. 140 yards average in the game. Dead last. Rushing yards, they're number one. 189.2. Number one. So this is going to be our biggest test. Can we stop the run? 189 yards average in the game, but they only scored 20 point a game, which is 18th. And also they give up like 3 to last, 25.6 yards a game. So I definitely think if we could stop the run,
reserve, bro.
Once again, we stop the run, we're good. I see the Eagles winning this game 31-16.
Exactly. Any final arguments before we wrap up the show? Trey, JC, the floor is yours.
Good.
Now I got it all out. I think I got it all out. Hold on.
Are y'all sure?
Hold on.
Huh?
Yeah, I got it all out. We good.
All right. Just make it.
I got a quick statement right now because I'm gonna tell you right now. If somehow, and I don't care if the Eagles win this game, right? If these Chicago Bears put up more than 25 points on this defense, Oh yeah, I'm gonna be talking about Gannon. We're gonna put it at that. Cause again, listen, I know what you're saying, Trey, and I know we ain't gonna stop every single thing. But some of this stuff, brother, I'm looking at games, and I'm telling you, Gannon has some time. He has some issues with this scheme sometimes, and coming out of his comfort zone when it's time. So again, I still think we're gonna win this game, but I still got some suspectness with our defense. I'm gonna leave it at that. Gannon proved me wrong. That's all I'm gonna say.
Before we go, we got this little guy over here, so y'all ready for that Christmas L?
What?
You know you lying. Hey, we
Yeah,
about
he's
to.
an undercover Cowboys fan, by the way. He's an
All right,
undercover
all right.
Cowboys.
Before we deal with these Cowboy fans, and before we go on to a 3-hour mark, let's wrap it up because I know Notion Gang got a vacation to finish.
go.
So thank you to JC. Thank you for Symone, our 5th to 6th member of the show, for coming on. It's been a blast, y'all. Next week, guys, listen. We're going to have Boss Cowboy on the show. We're going to have Boys for Life on the show. We're going to have Cole on the show. Simone going to be on the show. Mitch is going to be on the show. It's going to be crazy. So, guys, get ready. Let's deal with the Bears and let's ruin the Christmas Eve because I want the whole Cowboy Nation in my hand when I take that Boys for Life bout. So, with that, yeah. Remember our bet, Boys for Life. I'm going to have Cowboy Nation in my hand if we win. Remember that. But before we get out of this way, exactly, Trey, exactly. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, Trey.
I need I need Notion Gang and JC on the show, man.
Hey, you know
Both
we're
of
gonna
y'all.
rush that, man. You
Both of
already
y'all. I
know.
need both of y'all, bro. We gotta finish this discussion. I know it's about to be going on like 3 hours, but bro, I really want to talk some more, and we
No, go
can't do it
ahead.
right
Go
now.
ahead. It's
So
about to be 3
no,
hours.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. No, I'm not. I know. Like
It's
people
a
got work
6-hour
tomorrow.
conversation.
People got
Me too.
it's probably more than that, JC. But I mean, listen,
All right,
I
all right, all
love
right.
y'all
All right. Here's
niggas.
what we'll do. Here's what we do. Not Dallas week, but after that week, we'll bring JC on. We'll bring
See,
JC
No,
on.
we're gonna revisit. We gonna revisit this again. We ain't at the end of the year yet, so we ain't got the full evaluation package on Jonathan Gannon. We ain't got the full package on the Miles Sanders. So yes, we are gonna talk, brothers. Because again, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if we get bounced out of the playoffs first round, I
Right?
guarantee it's gonna be because of this defense. That's all I'm gonna say.
No,
And
Notion
hopefully
Gang,
that ain't the
Notion
case.
Gang,
Hopefully we
Notion
holding
Gang.
Lombardi. Hopefully we holding
facts.
Lombardi,
The
brother.
See
defense
what
is
I
the
mean?
reason
I
why
knew
we
y'all
can't
couldn't
But
win
resist. Go ahead, Trey. I knew you
how
couldn't
many
resist.
times? I'm gonna go back and revisit these games, all right? And then I'm gonna get at y'all. Cause it wasn't a whole lot of times we scored over 30 points. So it's like, bro, this defense has been running solid for fucking weeks. Weeks.
Talent.
Weeks.
That's
I'm
facts.
saying talent.
You can't
Every-
get 49 sacks and not have talent to
Every
get there.
defensive
But
But you
Tom
coordinator
can't get
Brady
all them
in the
turnaround
league
double
that's in
turnovers
the top
digits.
and
five
sacks without the
has
good defensive
talent.
scheme.
Has talent on their team. You can't win in the NFL without talent. So that argument don't even make sense.
I would say
You
if
gonna
we
get a bunch of
was
high school players
blitzing,
and beat NFL players, and you a dominant defensive coordinator, and you don't got no talent. They're gonna look super below average. You gotta have talent in this league. You gotta
I would
have talent in
say
this league.
if we were
You're
blitzing,
welcome,
then the
Bird Gang. We're almost
argument.
3 hours.
Y'all
Go
keep
ahead, y'all.
talking about blitzing though. We
No,
was
no.
blitzing
I said,
last
no,
year.
wait. I said if we were blitzing, then your argument would be Jonathan Gannon. But we're not. We're playing a 4-man straight up and barely rush 5. So that is talent. That's Josh Sweat beating
It's
his guy
both, though,
1-on-one.
JC.
That's
It's
Graham.
You can't have one without the other.
Can't
You
have
need
one
both.
without the other.
But that makes
Thank
no
you,
sense.
BJ.
What do you
Make
mean?
those
Thank you,
What do you
BJ.
mean?
great players.
Thank you,
That's what you gotta
BJ.
do.
Wait, what?
Thank
What
you.
you say?
That's the
I
only
respect
point I
that.
was trying to make. You
You
can't
do
have
need
one
both.
without the other.
You need
That's a
talent
lot.
need both.
and you need a coordinator.
Okay,
I'm more sus about our coordinator.
but the thing is this. Okay, once again, if we were blitzing or if we were sending 5-6 men at a time, your argument will be correct. But we have 5 players over 5.5 sacks, and we are playing mostly a 4-man front.
No,
So your talent in the front is beating the opposition.
We
It's
play
getting
mainly
there.
5-man fronts though.
You play
No, we
five
do
games,
not.
JC.
You know what? Go find me that one trade.
Mainly 5-man
Me and
fronts,
you
bro.
gonna find me that. Find me where we play mostly 5-man front. I guarantee you.
I just broke it down to you though, JC. You're not listening
I
to me.
love this comment,
You're
by the
not
way.
listening to me.
I love this
But
comment.
Trey,
How do you think Hassan Reddick has 10 sacks?
why?
He's not a defensive end. He's playing outside linebacker. He's playing outside linebacker, bro.
It doesn't matter
They
what
got
you
more
play.
five-man front.
He
Yeah,
is
'cause that makes it
skilled.
5-3.
He is skilled enough to get around. Yo, do y'all watch the Eagles game or not?
Every
The red
Eagles
linebacker
are
is
every week.
Every
week. And we
There's
lining
no
up
way
5-man
you
fronts
can sit
every
there.
week. Down
There's
in and down
no
out for real.
way. All right, look. This is confident that I am, right?
Mhm.
I will buy everybody on the panel dinner if you could prove to me that the Eagles run a more 5-man front than a 4-man front. I
Hey,
will
what
buy
we eating at?
everybody.
What we eating at? Hold on.
I'm a screenshot.
Wait, hold on. Well, let me
What we
finish.
Screenshot him.
Let me
All right, go
finish.
ahead,
This is my
JC.
bet.
Go ahead,
This is
JC.
my bet.
Go ahead,
This
JC.
is my bet. I will buy everybody on the panel dinner, wherever the hell you want. If you could prove to me the Eagles run more 5-man front than a 4-man front. That's all I got to say.
Yep. Nah, I'm with my
It's
man
not-
Mike 10
it's
But
on
it's
not-
a 4-man
it's
front with a
not-
linebacker blitzing.
No.
Like, what are you talking about? That's 5-3.
No. How many guys are rushing
Only
more?
four.
Our base
Defensive
defense is
linemen
a
on the
5-3. It don't matter how many guys rushing. If you got 5 at the line, that's a 5-3. That's a 5-man front.
Bro,
Come on, it
five
don't matter
don't
how many
go.
rushing.
5 do not rush, though. It's 4. We are.
But that's a 5-man front. JC.
That makes no
A 5-man
sense,
front
though.
is 5 men lined up at the offensive line. That's a 5-man front, right, Notion? Right, Notion?
if they lined up on the line. But what I'm seeing
You're telling
is
defensive
we're
linemen,
bringing
guys.
a blitz in, bro.
That's a
We
One
bringing a
defensive
player in.
lineman and one linebacker.
So if you rush in an extra man, automatically that makes that front. If you rush a man, right, you lining 4 at the line, and you got a linebacker blitzing, that's automatically a 5-man front. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
No.
Or is that a 4-man front? with a blitz?
Hassan, look. Hassan Reddick is lined up on the defensive line with those 4 men. That's a 5-man front.
You're
A
mistaken.
5-man front. It
Yeah,
don't matter if
I'm
you
with
drop
you
that.
on this.
Look,
I think
it
our
don't matter if you drop
primary
that.
is 4, but we will bring Hassan
Yes.
from time to time. But I do
From
believe
time to
our
time,
main
he's
package
leading
What
the
are you
team
talking
in
about?
sacks.
He
How
always
is that
can.
from time to time? He's
All right,
leading
all right,
the
so
team in
all right,
sacks.
look,
When he's
who's willing to
blitzing.
take the bet? If not, all y'all buy me dinner one day at a time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I want some steak,
Oh, my Leo's
some Sirloin steak.
ready.
Okay, so who's willing to take the deal? That's all I
ain't
want to
taking
know
that,
because
bro.
we're gonna be here all night. Who's willing to take my deal that
deal.
if the Eagles have a more use 5-man front than a 4-man front, then y'all buy me. If it's reverse, I buy all y'all. Me, myself, I got all y'all.
I'm just
Who's
saying,
willing to
though.
take the deal?
This is all I'm saying.
That makes no sense.
Hassan
Come
Reddick.
on. Who's willing to take the deal?
This is all I'm
I know
saying.
what you're trying
This
to
all
say.
I'm saying. Listen to me, JC. This is all I'm saying. Hassan Reddick is not a defensive end. He's an outside linebacker. He's an outside
You
linebacker.
should go all night. I hear you. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Who's
So we
willing
playing.
to
So
take
you telling
the
me?
deal?
This is what you're telling me. This is what you're telling me. We playing a 3-man front, and
That's not
Hassan
a
Reddick is
3-man.
the outside linebacker.
No,
this is what you're telling me. That don't make sense. Why are we playing 3-man
Listen,
front?
bro,
Dude's
I've been
trying to run
to
the
3
football
Eagles
on us.
games this year. I watched them live in person. We do not have 5 guys on the line until second half. We start bringing a little bit more pressure, just like last year. We had a 4-man front last year. In the second half, we started bringing one extra guy. But that's not what we run. When we're desperate, we're down, we start bringing one more guy, extra guy. That's what you saw
down, though. How many times we've been down? How many times we've been down this season?
I want the bet. I want the bet.
Birdgate, hey.
We always do
you
4
offer for me.
defensive linemen
Hey,
and
Birdgate.
1 linebacker, Hassan Reddick.
Wait, what? What happened?
We always go 4 defensive linemen and 1 linebacker, Hassan Reddick. We
So
don't
we're
do,
bringing
we don't do
5
3
men
defensive
every
linemen
time.
and Hassan Reddick to a 4-man front. No.
That's a 5-man front. JC.
Okay, wait. What are we bringing? I don't give a damn about this cover
It
0.
don't matter
got
what we
20
bringing.
people.
We talking about
No.
the front. You know the front is
That makes
pre-snap.
no
That's
sense.
pre-snap. That's
That- oh
pre-snap.
my
The front
God.
is pre-snap.
That
We can
means
drop
that
motherfuckers.
you
We
could.
can drop the motherfucker.
A cover
back. It don't
0
matter.
is
we
what?
still showing
This-
a 5-man front.
But look, man, you're not. No, okay.
You talking about
can
how
show
many we
whatever the
bringing.
hell you want to show. You could show whatever you want to show. You are trying to confuse that quarterback, the young quarterback, experienced quarterback. I don't care what quarterback. You try to confuse them. But when the ball there's not 5 people rushing.
It
People
don't matter.
dropping back.
We didn't say
It
that.
don't matter if Reddick
That makes no sense. That makes zero sense to me.
Don't line up in a 5-man front. If it's 5 people at the line pre-snap, that's a 5-man front, bro.
Oh my God, that makes no sense to me.
Hey,
No,
hey.
that's a fact.
Bro,
We're gonna
That's
do
a fact.
we
If
gonna
they
research
show
this,
it pre-snap,
and I
but
want
then
a
again,
nice
that's where I'm gonna have to watch that, bro.
Leo's Philly cheesesteak
I'm
when I
telling
get back to Philly.
that's a 5-man front, JC. If I line
That-
Hassan Reddick up, right?
Okay, so a cover 0 is an
Fletcher
8-man front.
Cox.
Then.
Hargraves, Josh Sweat, that's a 5-man front. I don't give a
That-
fuck who drop back, who rush. That's a 5-man front, bro. A
Listen to
5-man
me.
front.
That makes okay. All right, look, we have bluff cover 0, especially against the Vikings, but we did not. Against the Vikings, we literally only brought 5 guys like twice against the Vikings, but we showed it, but we didn't bring it. That's why we cannot get. All right, look, when I say
You
a
talking
5-man
about
front,
blitzing though?
I need
talking
y'all
about
to
blitzing,
rush
though, bro.
5 men. I don't need y'all to show crap. I need y'all to basically a 5-man front go after the quarterback. So this not
So you
making
want
no
to just
sense.
blitz
Yeah,
all
you
5
don't want the 5-man front
But-
that's attacking.
You
don't
want them
the
just
what?
you want them just rush all 5 men. That's what you're saying.
But it's
But that's
not
not a
blitzing,
5-man
though.
front though. That's not
But
a
it's not
5-man
blitzing
front.
because the offensive line got 5 people. That's
It
not
don't
blitzing.
matter. That's not a 5-man front though, JC. A 5-man front is how many motherfuckers you put on that front line. Pre-snap.
You just
That's
said
a
it.
5-man front.
Before
That's
the
a
ball is snapped.
5-man front. Pre-snap. You could blitz. You could drop 2 of them back.
All right, you
and
know
3
what?
rushes.
I'm
It's
still
still a
willing.
5-man front.
You know what? Bet that. I'm still willing to put my offer on the line, even if you
Slow
show
down.
me that the Eagles show more. They show more 5-man front, 6-man front, whatever their front you want, more than 4. I still got y'all.
They can
That's
show it.
confident I am.
If you showing it, that's still a 5-man front. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Show
If you showing it,
Yeah,
even if you drop, you can drop
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
back
Oh,
on that defensive line. You can drop
Look,
everybody back. Nobody
I
rush.
hear
That's
y'all
still a
talking.
5-man front, JC.
I put the deal out there.
I ain't
I
taking
hear
I
you
want me
talking.
some Leo's Philly
Hey.
cheesesteaks.
All right, are we all good now? Are we all
We
good
good.
now?
We
Wait,
good.
what's
All right,
the
go ahead,
deal?
JC. Go ahead,
We
JC.
good. We
Go ahead.
good. We good.
What's the deal?
We
Are we
good.
taking
We
the
good.
deal or not?
Trey Rock
We
said he
good.
got
I'm
you.
gonna send you the screenshots.
No.
Make you understand
I'm
what
gonna
a
go back
5-man
and watch
front is,
every
JC.
Eagles game.
I'm gonna
Go
make
ahead.
you understand what a 5-man front is. It don't matter. Once the ball snap, it don't matter. You can rush anybody you want. It's still a 5-man front.
You can
It's
rush
5
send me
people
the
that
percentage.
offensive line got to account for.
Send me the
It's
percentage
5 people they got to
I want
account
to
for,
know.
JC.
from experts, people that's like breaking down films, experts. How many 5-man fronts compared to 4-man front? Just give me the percentage. I don't need you to show me anything. Give
I'm
me the
just saying,
percentage
bro.
breakdown.
I'm
Just
just
give me the
saying.
breakdown.
We run a 3-5. We run a 5-4. We run a 4-4. We run multiple defenses. I'm just saying. Now you slide a safety up there, and right there, the offensive line got to account for him. That's the 6-man front. That's the 6-man front, JC.
Look, my voice is hoarse. I said what I had to say. Send me the percentage, and then if your percentage is more than a 4-man front, I got you, brother. So far, you the only one that's accepting the deal.
I want a
Trey
Leo Philly cheesesteak. So
okay, all right. So how many people is accepting my offer? Raise your hand.
Yeah, no, I ain't accepting it, bro. Because I think we do run more of a 4-man front than a 5. That's just my thought. Okay. I gotta look at it too. I think that
this is a one-time deal right now. Philly Notion. One-time deal.
Bro, I'll personally go to Max's, right? That's one of the best cheesesteaks places in the hood. And get you a cheesesteak and email that shit to you. If you can show me. Because I don't understand how Hassan Reddick getting 10 sacks and it's not it's a 4-man front. Because they not taking the defensive end off the field. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Look, the thing is, I propose the bet. So it's up to you to show me that you right and I'm wrong. I propose the bet. That's my money coming out of my pocket if I'm wrong. So now you want to argue a 5-man front. You give me the percentage.
See the pinky up. See the pinky up. There you go.
So Burgain and one trade. The percentage. I don't care about video evidence. Percentage.
Like you talking about pre-snap 5-man fronts? Yes.
Look, man. According to one trade,
we passed 3 hours. Congratulations, Burgain, and everybody on the chat. We passed 3 hours. Are we all good?
Hey,
my fault.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Give me these debates and shit.
Wait.
But I love it.
But okay, so one trade per game, send me the percentage. Not from a bootleg Joe from Philly cheesesteak. Send me from experts percentage. What?
I'm not sending you expert percentage. I'm sending you what I see with my eyes.
Oh, hell no.
I'm sending you. With my eyes.
Nah, no shit. Yo, you're trying to get a brother. The eye test. Yo, nah.
Hey, y'all want the eye test with Jalen Hurts. You want the eye test with Jalen Hurts.
But, hey, no,
I agree.
I need
I
percentage.
agree with that. They've got stats out there, Trey, that I'm sure break down, what is the Eagles' I guess base personnel package on defense, right? Like, is it more predominantly 4? Okay, find something that shows that proves what that stat is. The Eagles run a 5-3 defense base.
More than 4-3.
Something like that. Send him to JC. I think that might be contentious.
I'm just gonna say this because defense is offense is trying to run the football on us. So why wouldn't we load the front?
Yeah.
Offense's main objective is to come on here and run the football.
Washington Commanders ran over 150 something yards on us,
and we
cannot load the box.
We couldn't stop them. That's what y'all wanted to hear. We couldn't stop them. Okay.
Trey Rock just think probably majority of Hassan Reddick's sacks you think came from the 5-man front. Pretty much.
He wasn't playing defensive end. He was a linebacker. He was a linebacker.
Well, he was at the line. He started at the line pre-snap.
Yeah,
bro. All right. I'm gonna send y'all the screenshots.
But hey, cool cat, bro. Let's close this thing out, fellas, man.
Close it out.
Yeah. Burgain wanted more hours on the show, so I gave it to y'all. So salute. I hope y'all hit that subscribe button. I hope y'all hit that notification bell. I hope
I love y'all dudes, man. I love y'all dudes, man.
I know. I hope y'all like, subscribe, and comment to this show.
Every Monday night, check us out because we the best.
Exactly. Please. Eagles Cowboys roundtable next week. We're gonna have Symone. We're gonna have Mitch. We're gonna have Boss. Hopefully, Boys for Life, Cole, maybe H-Town, maybe any other Cowboy, and maybe it'll go 3 hours too. Before we do any other debates, it's your boy Mr. Cool Cat Kanye, YouTube representing the first. Thanks Symone. Thanks Daisy for coming in. Salute to Trey, Trigger. Salute to BG. Notion game before we do any more debates. Send us home 3 hours. Thank you, Burgain 31, please. Please.
Y'all already know. It's all love. Y'all know how we rock on this channel. So Hey, there's gonna be many more. So y'all already know 13-1. Hopefully it's on the way. Y'all have yourselves a safe and fantastic Eagles Day. It's always fly, Eagles fly. And
Go
until
Birds.
next time, y'all know what it is. Go
Go
to
to
the
the
notion.
notion.
Yes,
Three
sir.
hours, man. My God.